As the lights of Embra's embrace began to dim, marking the twilight of the party's third day in Tollisum Terrace, they returned to Doran to assist with his previously undisclosed errand. Here, the crew learned of Doran's secret dealings with the Tallic Consortium, a nefarious band of cutthroats and mercenaries. Doran had been negotiating as best he could with a small group of their members, hoping that they could reach an agreement that would allow for Tollisum Terrace to have some level of protection from the dangers of the wilds. As the party met with the leader of the Tallics, however, they learned how untrustworthy this group truly was. Tan, a slimy Venaran, manipulated the group into allowing them access to the town of Tollisum Terrace, revealing the grove's hidden location. Now, the group frets over how to tell the news of this revelation to Eremos and his wife Lucida, as a festival is held in their honor. Good evening, and welcome to the 6th episode of A Light in the Darkness. I am your game master and host, Logan, and we are joined by 2 of what will soon be our 4 players for this evening. I will go ahead and switch things up and throw you all for a loop. Eric, do you want to introduce yourself first to us this evening?
No.
Okay. Andrew, can you introduce yourself to us?
I will introduce ourselves. This is Eric.
Yes, actually, can you introduce Eric?
Eric is he is playing Augustus, a gnome alchemist, and is the heart of the party. Is heart?
Oh yeah,
I want to say heart. No, I wouldn't say heart. I think Marin's more of a heart. I think Patty's the soul. Patty is Patty. Augustus is
the heart. Marin's more like the brain of the party.
I would say Augustus is more the liver or the spleen, you know?
No, I would say Daco's definitely the liver because the most alcohol passes through Daco.
No. Well, that's the thing. He's the liver destroyer, so.
Oh, okay. I see.
Right.
I actually like
also
that
my
idea,
nickname
though.
in high school.
I kind of think that's fun. I like the idea of each member of the party saying like what they think the other members of the party are. Okay. All right. Now that you've done that, Eric, can you introduce Daco?
Andrew.
Yeah.
And he's playing Daco, and Daco is I would say that Daco is the necessary denture implant that is needed
Of the party.
Yes.
I mean, I could see how that would theoretically be a really integral part of the party.
I don't really get it, but okay.
As you get older, you...
Well, he like chooses the food and everything like that and stuff, and...
I'm sorry. There's also no one else here to defend you, so that's really what you...
I would have said like the guts, but that's okay. I think that works too.
That could work. The digestive tract. There we go.
Digestive tract.
What do you guys... Okay, so actually we had a really fun... We'll do this introduction game really quick and then we'll get into session. Andrew introduced Eric as the heart of the party. Eric was ever so kind as to introduce Andrew as the
dentures.
The denture implant of the party. But then we decided he's the guts of the party. So, Rowan, what do you think Marin is in the party? What part of the party do you think she is? If she was like a body part.
Left big toe.
The patella.
Why is she the patella? I'm gonna ask you to defend that answer.
I have no defense. It's just a big word.
Okay, there's a lot of other big words. She could be the solenoid. She could be the
I don't know those
gluteus
words.
maximus.
I knew that one.
The latissimus dorsi. She could be any of those.
It sounds like you did not fail.
I didn't actually take an anatomy class. I was lying. I just wanted to sound smart. But I did work out with a kid who was hyper obsessed with fitness for a year, so I learned all the muscle groups.
I didn't do that.
Like the fartoids and the upper trisectomals.
Okay, so Marin is the patella of the party. Eliza, what do you think Rowan is in the party?
The adrenal gland.
See, that's kind of what I was trying to get at with fear center of the brain, but I think adrenal gland is definitely a better way to put it.
The adrenal gland is what gives you adrenaline. So
I like it.
Of course, we all knew that.
Y'all
Of
some
course.
nerds.
Yeah, we were all totally aware of that. I'm still
I don't know what
sitting over here
adrenaline
thinking
is,
the
but
spinal cord runs nerves, so I don't know. Hey, Vigard says big toes are important for balance. So your answer was actually just
not as important as your inner
objectively
ear.
Yeah.
She is the
I
big
just said a big bone.
I just think it's sad that you had the opportunity to hype up your own wife
Is the patella
and a fellow member of the
the
party.
patalla's not a big bone.
And that's what you chose to do with it.
It's objectively pretty small comparatively to the rest of the body.
Hey.
You would know that. Y'all some nerds.
No, it's just mine keeps
Okay.
popping out of place.
Jared. let's
You should also get
pick
that
on
checked.
everybody that's not wearing glasses. Nice. All
Y'all
right.
some nerds.
Anyway, we gave a little bit of an introduction, a recap from last session. But yeah, subscribe if you're enjoying our whimsical, pointless banter, and let's get into something actually substantive and start this session.
And also, Vigard everywhere. Nerds are everywhere. So,
Dude, I go to every Circle K. They're everywhere. They got them on vines. They got them in clusters. They're everywhere. They got giant
They're so
ones.
freaking good.
Yeah.
It's just pure sugar, though. There's really no substantive anything about it.
Real.
Aren't they used for drugs?
Probably.
anyways, let's go back to the.
I love you guys. You are about midway through the fourth morning of your time in Tullisum Terrace. You have accomplished a great deal since you've been here. You've helped Jeshua find his daughter. You have participated in a negotiation between the Tallic Consortium and Dorin, and you have continuously ignored the constant pleadings of Balom for some help with his forge. But those requests will go ignored no longer, because as this festival continues on, as all of you as this celebration actually moves out of the root cellar into the general area of Tullisum Terrace, Marin, you specifically are approached by Balom. You recognize him very quickly because of his shorn hair on the sides of his head and the way it's styled up at the top. It's immediately different from any of the other elves in this village. But as he steps up to you, he says, I apologize for my disruption of your festivities. However, I mean to inquire about our previous consultation. It seems you and your fellow compatriots promised me that we would, at some point, delve into the wilds and assist with my forge. However, my attempts to receive your assistance up to this point have gone entirely unanswered.
I apologize for that. We're happy to help as soon as possible.
Oh, worry not. My only intention was to clarify that the attempts to solicit your help were still in good faith, and you still had that intention.
Of course.
You can tell him that we had every intention to come help him, but we had other matters that we were forced to go to.
Sure, I just didn't want to be like, sorry, we were too busy saving a little girl and killing cultists.
Yeah, I was just gonna blame it on Doran, and yeah, you can just blame Doran. The guard required us.
That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, the guard required of our services, and so we were preoccupied, but of course we're happy to help in any way we can.
As previously stated, your actions require no justification. I only wish to confirm that you're still interested in assisting me with the procuring of these particular pieces of mineral.
This is the first time we've heard Balom talk.
Yeah.
Because Balom was just like, I'm talking to
It was through
Elios the whole time. And so Balom kind of sounds like surfish to me. I'm just wanting to know that we're on a good standing, dude.
The entire time, I'm just thinking about the scene from Bill and Ted when they're talking to Joan of Arc. So
right, yeah, totally. I like it.
Shall we endeavor to take this quest at your earliest convenience?
Yes, we shall.
Very well. I will begin to assemble my belongings and meet you at the western edge of town.
excellent.
Let me know when you are ready to meet me there, and I will begin our proper preparations.
I'll gather my companions.
Very well. And he will head off towards his forge.
It's just like a young Keanu Reeves that's very respectable.
Oh, yeah.
I am so glad that we're able to do this on this short notice. I will meet you henceforth.
Righteous.
Totally excellent, dude.
All right, what's the game plan this morning?
We don't have any prior business to attend to, right? I don't think we do.
Yes.
What was that, Rowan?
Well, nothing that is immediately
Sorry, I'm
expected.
asleep.
Yeah,
Right, there's nothing immediately expected of us, but we should make sure that people are informed of all that has happened the day before. I think that is on our minds, but I don't think, other than that, I don't think we have anything like people are waiting for us to do something. I could be wrong, though.
Yeah, let's just push off as much as we can.
That's not what I said.
All Augustus is worried about is ensuring that Doran does inform Lucida and Eremos about...
Yeah, let's go check on Doran.
Yeah, so just as a reminder, you guys had talked previously about going to speak with Eremos because of...
right. We were like, we're going to go do it. We're going to go do that.
Yeah, how urgent the matter was. I'm not telling you have to do that. I'm just reminding you what you spoke about last session.
We just had a really good, peaceful, righteous, totally tubular morning. Everyone was on the same wavelength with
Big
the
D,
branches.
you're sounding really weird for some reason.
I have not slept. I'll go. Should we wake Rowan?
Probably.
Has it been 8 hours?
At this point, the festival has probably gone on for a couple of hours. I would say about 8 hours has passed. Yeah.
Where's Patty?
Patty, I was going to say, has already made his way into the room where Rowan is, and started loudly banging pans together.
Come on, Rowan! Come on! It is bright outside! That is relativity speaking, of course, because it is very dark. However, there is a party and you are missing it! Please
it's just trashing the camp being played.
Yeah.
Go away, little pig.
Oh my gosh. Was anyone else here to hear that?
Well,
That's
seems...
a microaggression. I'm
cook
a
you for
boar.
bacon. I'll cook you for bacon if you don't stop it.
Oh, I guarantee you I would not taste good. I am so full of cheese right now. Hard milk, as they call it here in Tolisum Terrace.
I really don't think that they actually call it that.
Well, I'm coining that name then.
Okay.
Just like passes gas as he's talking.
All right, that's our one.
It's yeah, I promise you I wouldn't taste good.
Okay. Just go away now.
Alright, but you're missing out. Also, just so you know, there are some fine looking elven girls out here. They might not even mind your weird hair.
Thank you.
Because that's what they care about.
Wait. As Patty steps out the door, he turns around to see Mary. He goes, "Oh,
Baron, you don't want to go in there. He does not look good right now. Anyway, see ya."
Okay.
Rowan, we need to go and talk to Doran.
Or Eremos or whatever.
And Eremos and just kind of talk to all those people.
Oh, go talk to Irma.
Also, Balom came and was wondering if we are still on the table for going mining with him.
As long as there's no loud noises.
I think mining's notorious.
That one will have loud noises. Talking to Eremos or Doran, probably not.
Let's yell.
Unless Lucida is there. She'll probably yell a lot.
She's kind of a yeller.
Yeah.
Wait, she's kind of an old yeller.
I was going to say.
I don't know what that means. I just thought it was cool to say.
I really don't understand what you're saying either, so.
Well, you should pay more attention.
I thought it was.
I know you did. It's all right, big boy.
Okay. All right, Rowan, let's get going.
Okay.
All right, Rowan, let's get going. That rhymes.
Yeah, you can almost make that into a song.
Please don't.
You're right. I don't have enough creativity to think right now.
Relativity speaking. Right.
Yeah, thank you.
I think we've had...
We all know that it's relatively, right?
What are you
We all
talking
know that
about?
what is relatively...
Nothing. No, just
Like your father?
no. This was like
He's
an out
relatively to
This
you.
was like a
Relatively.
okay.
Well, I guess like your father, because
This
you're
no,
adopted.
because it was like a breaking the fourth wall moment kind of there. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Just
Oh, you're saying that out of character.
yeah, like we all know it's
Okay. Thanks for ruining my immersion in this game.
I'm going to go
Do you
home.
feel better?
yes.
All right, well,
Thank you.
I quit the podcast now. I can't do this anymore. Rowan ruined it.
Oh, he threw off my
no.
groove.
He broke the fourth wall, Eric. Jared ruined it.
Oh,
Yeah, how does that sound? How does that feel? Nice. Thanks, everyone.
It's dark. It's scary. And it's
I don't know how to deal with
really
people's real
warm.
names. All right. Sorry. Back into character. What were we talking about?
We need to talk to Eremos.
Let's go. We don't need to be here anymore.
Cool.
Are you're coming? We're gonna go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
mm-hmm.
All right. So you're planning to just approach.
Are we going to Doran or Eremos?
I don't know.
For if we go to Eremos, we'll probably have to sneak through like a door or something because he's wants to be left alone from everyone. Apparently
I don't
says
think
that.
anyone ever told us how to find Eremos or where he is.
I assume that we just kind of walked past a house that looked like would be his.
I mean, I think
I
that we should just
assumed
go
so, but
Well,
speak
I
to
don't know.
Doran first.
aren't their houses just trees? So there's just a bunch of trees.
whatever the big one was.
I think the root cellar's the big one.
No, but that's not a tree because it's the roots. And it's
It's a big
it's
tree,
underground.
though.
That's what I mean.
I mean, it's part of a big tree.
Oh my heavens. The great and spacious mayor's house is what I was imagining. But
In response to your consultings,
I'm gonna tap 4 blue.
Marin,
Back to negation.
you were all present, aside from Daco, actually, and would remember that you saw Lucida come out of one of these trees yestereen.
Yes.
So
Yes, we did.
that would be a direction to begin.
Okay.
all right, to Doran or the tree?
I mean, we want Doran to speak to them anyways.
Oh right, yeah. I mean, yeah, sure, whatever. Let's go talk to Doran, and if he's on the fence about it, we'll go to the tree,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and then we will go to Balom unless we start a war or something.
So we're getting Doran to bring him with us to Eremos. Right?
Sure,
Okay.
whatever.
Very well. Okay.
Rowan, make sure to cover your ears.
You gonna hold that the whole time?
I hate this guy.
Dude, you and me both right now.
No, Patty, I was kidding.
Well, that makes one of us. Rowan, put the scarf on, dude.
What was that?
We're gonna put your ears, hide your ears with the scarf.
Ah, yes, thank you.
All right, let's go, people. But not humans. There's no humans here. Just so
Patty,
you know.
zip it.
Oh, sorry.
All right, you all head off in the direction of Doran's home at the edge of the grove, and you find him. Well, actually, as you find the home, you do not find him outside anywhere. He's not obviously present outside his home.
Do we see what was his name? Isham?
Isham is also not here. This isn't I guess I should ask, where are you guys going? Are you going to Doran's home or to the Sentinels?
It's kind of like noonish now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about midday at this point.
I would imagine we would be at the Sentinels and we would go to the Sentinels.
Okay, cool. So then in that case, you would find Isham there, yes.
Okay.
And actually you would also find Doran here.
Amazing.
Because this is where he is. You would find the two of them inside, yes, kind of having a hushed conversation. As you enter,
They're playing poker.
Doran looks up and looks to you and says, I thought you were enjoying the festivities today.
Do they last longer than what we just did? Is that an all-day thing?
Probably.
Did not know that.
Yeah, this is before television, so festivals usually are like an all-day thing.
What's that?
All-day thing.
Like 12 hours.
No, like what's television?
Huh?
What's television?
It's an all-day thing. Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
We were trying to enjoy the festivities, but it's a little difficult with the urgent matters that we must attend to.
Yes, that would make sense. I was just speaking with Isham on this matter, and he is in agreement with what you stated yesterday evening. It would make the most sense that we do not withhold this news any longer. So, I have a favor to ask of you.
I knew it. Doran's like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. And so I've come up with a plan. Isham will go and talk to Eremos. And Isham's like, I have a favor to ask.
I do not feel comfortable bringing this matter to them personally. I do not feel they would receive this news well, coming from their son.
Interesting. Can you ask him if he ever asked, can you ask him if he as a child ever asked his friends to go tell his parents that he wet the bed?
Huh?
Do you know the words for that, Nelvin?
Oh no, we forgot Patty again.
No, you did not. I've been here.
Oh, there's Patty.
Let's just keep it quiet because Rowan's headache and all that.
We appreciate that, Patty.
Yeah. He was. I don't know how to translate most of those words though.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just trying to. I'm thinking.
It doesn't have to be
Trying
wet the bed.
Maturize that statement.
I'm just trying to think of like a mistake you make as a kid, and I'm like,
Yeah, I don't
not
think you-
doing your homework doesn't really make sense here.
I feel like I'd feel more uncomfortable
Not doing the dishes.
telling
or-
my friends that I wet the bed than telling my parents that I wet the
that's.
bed.
I mean, I think that works.
Yeah.
I committed a crime against the Geneva Convention. Can you go tell the government that I did that for me, please? Okay.
Take a second. If you need a second to make that make sense in your head, that's fine.
I'm just gonna ignore all of that.
Do you say that out loud?
In common.
Oh, I can translate for if you need to.
No.
Oh, okay.
Doran, we have been wanting to speak to Eremos this whole time, and so, I mean, of course we'll go and talk to him, but don't you think that you have a responsibility to be part of this? And how is he going to receive it from outsiders? We're not a part of this community, and what if he thinks that we're the ones at fault for this?
You still carry the brooch that I gave you?
Right?
If you show that to them, they will know who allowed you to be here. I am allowed within this village, but my father and I are not on speaking terms. And so I don't know how I can bring this matter to his attention, as he will not speak to me.
Marin?
Yeah.
Can you tell Doran that he's being a little piss baby?
I got you, buddy.
And he says that. I understand that I'm sure I come off as something of a coward, but you don't understand the full situation here.
No, I think we do for the most part.
Ask him if he will look worse if he confesses to them in person rather than us confessing his sins for him.
Look, if I knew Elvish, I would go do it for you, no problem. I would throw you right under the cart. See what I did there? Because bus.
Oh, card.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cart.
What's a bus?
Man, you were so close, and then you broke the fourth wall again.
What's a bus?
What in the
What are all these words?
Augustus's brain implodes. See what you did to Augustus.
I'm
I hope
sorry.
you feel horrible.
I hope you feel happy.
Would have made more sense if you said thrown into the caravan.
Caravan. That is it. I'm done.
I cannot in good conscience speak to him as things stand. If you wish to judge me for that, I must accept your judgments. But I cannot take this information to him.
Let's just go do it then.
Yeah. I'm in
This
agreement.
guy,
If you do not wish to, I can ask this of Isham. He is willing to go as well.
no, I think you're fine. We just think you're the biggest loser. And nothing.
Patty, you don't need a
Tell us Terrace's biggest loser.
You saved me there. I was afraid I was gonna get some heat for that.
I also think it would come. The news would come better from Isham than it would come from us.
That is true. It might
Hey, we've been here just like crashing your pad for a while.
Right.
Anyway, you're gonna lose your pad. It's not my fault. I had
Your
nothing
son-
to do with this.
Your son that let us in, yeah, he doesn't want to talk to you because he's a
in
incel.
in
but-
fact, I am probably responsible for saving your pad.
You're not gonna believe me, but all your problems started once I got here, and it's gotten worse now that I'm leaving. But it has nothing to do with me, I swear.
Doran, we were planning on speaking to Eremos and telling him about this matter, regardless of whether you would come with us or not. We just thought that the news would fall on listening ears had the leader of the Sentinels come with us.
Hopefully they don't bite our heads off because we're not really a part of their circle.
I wish that meant as much to Eremos as that title seems to mean to you. But I am sorry.
I do like it that he's like, that brooch, remember that brooch?
Means a lot.
Everyone loves that brooch. That's a really important brooch. The one time we used it, Lucia's like, okay, and? I don't know, man. His idea.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well, let's get going.
if Isham will come with us, I would like him to.
I'd be more comfortable with Isham coming. He doesn't have to do anything.
Of course. Yes, I can accompany
And
you.
also 50 kilos of their finest gold. Just kidding. That's what we call a joke.
Shall we journey forth right now?
Yes.
Very well. I will follow your lead. I am sorry. And I understand your disappointment. No one is more disappointed in myself than me right now.
I disagree. I think I'm more disappointed.
Yeah, I out of character also agree. I don't. After watching last session, I think Rowan is pretty disappointed in Doran. I think we all know.
I wouldn't put it as disappointment, more as outright fury.
Yeah.
I'm a little offended.
Oh, microaggressions?
Micro-slavery, even.
I've never heard of that, but it sounds worse than
I
microaggression.
think that's a thing. I could be wrong.
Can you double check and make sure we're going in the right direction for Eremos?
And I imagine Isham
Yeah.
will tell
Isham
us we're going the wrong
can
way.
show us the way.
We all look at Isham. It's like,
Well, that's what I meant.
Yes, yes.
oh, okay.
Yeah, he points you in the right direction. As you journey back towards the center of town. Oh, did you have something to say?
I do want to say, like, as we're making our way over, I just kind of like want to like kind of walk slowly and like kind of like pull Rowan a little bit behind. She like, Rowan,
What's up?
I'm really sorry about yesterday. I got very passionate. I mean, I didn't mean to yell at you.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. I didn't mean to get mad at you either.
I'm sorry.
I forgive you. Don't worry about it. I get it. But we both got a little emotional. I'm sorry too. I hope you can forgive me. Still a little hungover right now, so everything's a little bit loud and
I'm sorry. Okay.
bright is the wrong word, but
I care about these people, and I also I think I kind of look up to you a little bit, Rowan. So it was just a little sad to see you like that. So
okay. Well, I guess I'll try to do better then.
you don't got to do better for me. I like you as a friend and everything. So it's good to have you as company.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. You mean a lot to me too.
Thanks.
Where do you want to know what they're talking about back there?
No, it's
Patty, they're
okay.
speaking in common.
Oh, yeah, I speak common.
Yeah. So do we.
Okay, you hear them?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's right next to me.
Crazy stuff, huh?
I'm not trying to eavesdrop or anything.
Yeah, me neither. I wouldn't do that. What's eavesdropping?
Eavesdropping is listening in when some people are talking and the conversation doesn't include you.
It's like, it's snooping.
Oh, okay, see, I was doing that.
Yeah.
Snooping?
Snooping.
I was snooping. Is that bad?
Sometimes it's rude.
Okay, what's rude mean?
Disagreeable.
Oh.
Not nice.
Disagreeable, I understand. I'm with you on that one. Okay, that makes sense. Rowan, Augustus, I'd like to apologize for stooping on your conversation.
Oh, you heard that?
All of it.
Oh,
It was really nice, kind of gross, but I apologize for listening to all of it.
Did we just stop to have this intervention? Patty's like,
okay. Thanks, Patty.
No, I mean it.
No, yeah. Thanks,
apologize.
Thanks.
I have
I'm
having...
I'm gonna say I forgive you.
Do you mean it, though?
We'll see later.
Please mean it?
We'll see.
Oh, I'm so terrified. Okay, great. It's not great.
Anyway, as you approach the tree at the center, close to the center of town, where yesterday you watched Lucida journey from, Isham steps forward and pounds on this heavy length of tree bark. After a moment, you see the door slide open, and Lucida pops out her head. Do you need something? The festivities are going on outside. Don't bother me.
We have urgent news for Eremos.
Well, unfortunately, Eremos is indisposed. You will have to come back at another time. Also, I don't think he's very interested in speaking to the likes of you.
We said it was urgent.
Yes, everyone says it's urgent when they come to this tree. What is it that's so urgent?
You're in danger. The whole village is.
In danger of from you?
Should I take my
I think we
scarf
can
down?
handle the four of you.
No, please, no.
Not
One
from
horrible
us.
atrocity at a time.
What were they called? The
The bad guys.
yeah.
The bad guys.
The
The bad
BBEG,
guys.
Senior Tong and the Hooligans.
Yes. The
Oh, I know that band.
Tallic.
Tallics.
Roll me a diplomacy check.
Isham.
That's a woman.
14.
14. You come in here and throw names around as if that means anything to me. I know of the Tallic Consortium. They're not a threat. They don't know where we are.
We all. I look at Isham and I like. Everybody look at Isham right now.
Well, it's a good thing they don't know where we are, at least. What? They do?
Yeah, will you tell her that in Elvish?
They know where we are.
What is that little freak saying?
Freak.
Wait till she sees me pull down this scarf.
Oh my heavens.
I'll do it. I'm not joking. I'll do it.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna do it. Don't make me.
The Tallics do know where you are.
Yeah. Make sure you tell her
And
that it's
how-
Doran's fault.
It's Doran's fault.
How did that information come to their attention?
Doran set up a meeting and it was a bad idea.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for Marin to be like, shut up, I got this!
Or let Isham talk. Either way.
Is it alright if I tell you the whole story?
Sure.
We came here seeking for your aid,
It all started when I was born.
and Doran told us that we could
now you wanna
seek an
listen.
audience with Eremos and have the aid of your village if we did acts of service for the village and for him. And he asked us to help him with a meeting that he had previously arranged with the Tallics. They found where you guys are because he had been meeting with the Tallics for a while, and now he wanted to have us help with translating for him.
A little brat has been trying to wrest control of this grove from Eremos for years. So it's not a wonder he would try and do something like that.
I don't think he was trying to arrest control. I just think he thought that you would have some sort of protection from, I don't know, the wilds and other enemies.
And as Eremos stated previously, anonymity is our security. We don't, as long as we are not found, we are protected from the dangers of the wilds.
And then what happens when you are found?
At that point, we were hoping to be large enough and plentiful enough in our own right that we would be able to withstand any of these dangers. That imbecilic child came in and ruined all of Eremos' plans.
She's me for real.
Look, we don't disagree that he was naive, but what's done has been done, and so
We're just the messengers. Please don't shoot me.
what's
None of this would have happened if you and your little posse hadn't invaded our home.
You can tell her that he met with him before
right?
we got
yeah,
here.
Doran had been meeting with the Tallics for weeks prior to us coming to town.
Well, then why is it that things didn't change until you came into town?
That's entirely
And where is
true.
your friend's little eye patch that he was wearing last night?
That was a fashion accessory.
Roll me a deception check.
Why did she pony Daco?
Why did she wiggle her finger right around Daco's eye?
14.
Oh.
Not a word.
I don't believe that. Where is his eye patch?
Bro, you were wearing fashion accessories? You should wear that more often. I think it sounds way sick.
You think so?
That sounds super cool.
He wasn't wearing any fashion accessories.
Ask her if she wants us to leave, because if she wants us to leave, we can leave right now. But we're fine leaving you with the mess that your son has made.
I mean, you can also point out that the girl was kidnapped before we got here also.
True.
The only bad thing that's happened is that Mr. Black Eyed Peas came over.
Will I am?
Sorry, eye patch guy.
There is no more fourth wall.
It's been obliterated.
Who's to say?
Look, since we've been here, all we've done is tried to help you guys. Like, we went and found the girl that was kidnapped.
You mean to hold that over our heads?
No, just to show proof that we mean you no harm.
Regardless of your intentions here and whatever it is you mean to do here, I clearly have no say in it. I will approach at my earliest possibility Eremos with this information. Unfortunately, as I said previously, he is indisposed and unable to speak with you. He's busy. Do you know what that means?
Means we should go somewhere else. I see where Doran is. This Doran's mom?
Yeah.
I see where he gets it. Let's go.
Oh, I do not claim that child as my own. He is very much his father's child. I am not his mother.
Was there any way we can speak with Eremos? Like,
No.
Can your
No.
dim-witted friend not get it through his head? Eremos is busy. She turns to you in a nomis. Eremos is busy, child.
with what?
Nothing that you should concern yourself with.
Hey.
Well, if he was really busy, then you'd be able to tell us what he's busy with.
Hey. Hey.
The matter of saving the village.
Augustus, what's she saying?
What? Well, in order to save the village, why can't he communicate with us about, what he's doing in order to save the village, so that way we can talk
I'm trying to
with him and try and
I don't know, dear.
converse, so that way we can help in that stance.
I do not owe you any answers. You hold no position here. You have no authority in this town. You came here intending to be saviors of our village and have done nothing but stir up more contention here.
I didn't come here trying to become a savior for
Augustus,
the village.
Augustus,
we were hoping that you would be
Augustus.
saviors for
Hey.
us.
Hey,
Oh, so you come out looking for handouts.
Well,
can I pick up Augustus?
Sure.
I'm gonna pick you up and start walking away.
hey, what are you doing? Hey, I'm not done with you.
She's not listening to anything you're saying.
As I said, he's indisposed, and she's gonna slide the door closed.
I'll put my foot in there.
Okay. Move your foot, she says in Elvish.
I'm gonna tell you to tell her. Tell this lady that we don't want to deal with you anymore, and don't come looking for help when you need it. Don't come looking for us when you need help.
I'm not gonna say that.
Say it, Patty. Say it.
Should I say it, Marion?
Patty, say it.
I'm not
Say
gonna
it,
say
Patty.
it.
I'm not moving my foot then.
Listen, I'm scared of you, but I'm way more scared of her.
That's fine.
She's taller than you.
Tell her that when tough times come about, she should not look for our help.
Rowan, tough times never last. Only tough people last.
You're so okay.
I don't know that one.
I know exactly what he's talking about. So.
Yeah, I'll take my foot out and then just turn away.
Okay, she slams the door.
No fourth wall at this point. There's now a fifth wall somehow, which is being broken.
We're working on breaking that one as well.
Marin, as far as you not saying it, that's fine. but it still stands true. I'm not helping these people anymore at this point.
Fine.
Well, that's not true. These people are fine. I'm not helping her husband, or her child. Unless, of course.
That's fine.
I'm like bouncing Eric like a baby. Or Eric. Augustus.
Me next. Me next.
She doesn't understand that we're just here to help and
She's a witch.
Okay, quick sidebar. Okay, so there's the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight going on tonight. Thanks everyone that's tuning in here instead of watching that. Did you guys see the Mike Tyson interview? He was talking about being like babying Hasbulla.
Yes.
Oh, freaking funny. He's
Yeah.
like, because he didn't realize Hasbulla was like a 26-year-old man. He thought he was a little baby. So that's immediately what I pictured when you were like babying Augustus. Is Mike
So
Tyson
funny.
holding Hasbulla and like kissing him and like
It was
tickling
like,
him.
no.
Anyway, so in answer to your question, there is no more fourth wall. I apologize profusely. That one was on me. Anyway, fourth wall back up. We can't see you anymore. You're bouncing Augustus like a baby, and
Bounce on it.
Patty said he wants his turn. All right, now we're doing.
We're good. Door shut.
Let's go help that guy.
Yeah, we might as well use this time to
Goodness.
go help the blacksmith.
Yeah. And then we'll get our first ticket out of here.
I guess is gonna furiously kick the snow, which is only gonna like.
Actually, I still want to talk to Eremos. We still need to figure out how he did what he did.
I think Eremos is dead. I'm still in that party.
Didn't we see him like 2 days ago?
No, I don't think we ever
No,
saw
we've
him.
never seen Eremos.
Erbos is dead.
I believe that he.
We should tell Lucida that.
No.
We could barge into
I think
her.
she's lying about him being busy and that he's actually dead or has
You
been
think she
missing.
knows he's dead?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad.
conspiracy.
There's a conspiracy going on. He's either dead or
I really think you're the only person that's subscribed to that conspiracy, but
No, he made some pretty compelling points.
I mean,
there.
I put
think
my
I'm on
own
board.
payments in monthly a while ago, so I did subscribe.
I recently purchased a subscription to InfoWars.
I really don't understand anything that's happening today. I did not get enough sleep. Okay.
But only after they were purchased by the Onion.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. So he's either dead or he's missing and hasn't been back. It's probably missing, but him being dead sounds more mysterious. That's my idea. Anyway, we should. If they're not doing festivities still, we can go see if we can help Balom. Hopefully, there's not like a billion rats in this mining cave.
Oh, what are rats?
They look like you, smaller and mean.
Flesh-eating
and
creatures.
don't talk.
My gosh, this all sounds
And
terrifying.
they eat your flesh.
But I think it's really. I've been thinking about this a lot. I think I need to work on being more brave.
Possible.
So I'd like to come with you guys.
I think that's a good idea, Patty.
Just watch out for the rats.
Now that I say that, I feel like Augustus is agreeing because he wants me to get killed by these things.
What? No.
I just the killing from him, and
The
Avena
rats.
kills people, and now
Avena doesn't kill
I'm still not
people.
certain that you didn't get replaced by something that ate your face.
And then the
Nothing
rats.
ate my face.
I can't be certain anymore.
It was a different guy. Rowan ripped his face off.
And put your face on him.
No.
Yes.
My face is still my face.
Okay.
Absolutely, it is not.
Well, I can't trust anything you say.
That's fair. So which is it?
I don't know.
Rowan's still hungover.
Don't listen to Rowan.
Okay, you're right. That's Patty rule number 1. Don't listen to Rowan.
Good idea.
All right. Patty rule number 2. Tough times never last. Only tough people last. Let's go.
All right.
To the smithy. To the smithy.
We're having too much fun tonight, guys. I'm sorry. We're having too much fun.
Calm down.
Andrew is having three much fun.
I'm having too much fun.
Shoot. All right, so we're going to Balom?
Yeah.
Okay, so you journey to the western edge of the village, where you do indeed see Balom waiting with his pack full. He appears to be a little bit annoyed. It seems he's been waiting here for probably a little bit of time now.
Sorry, the sky's falling.
But as you approach, he writes his composure. Ah, Avast! My friends have come to join me on this excursion.
I bow. I don't know what he said.
Are we ready to set off and make our
I
journey
also bow.
into the wilderness?
Yes, let's go.
Very well. It seems your friends are rather nonverbal in their communication.
Right, they don't speak Elvish.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear such. Would it be better if we conversed in common?
That would be great.
Unfortunately, I do not speak.
I was like,
That's
you didn't
okay.
see it coming last time.
That's okay.
Very well. I apologize for my inadequacies.
That's fine. I'll just act as a translator for us. So anything you say, I'll have to relay to them. Anything they say, I'll try my best to relay it to you.
I hate this town.
Unfortunately, yeah, I do believe your translations may prove more useful than that of your companion there. And he nods down to Patty.
What's that supposed to mean?
I meant no disrespect.
Whoa.
Patty, what is he saying?
I think he just said I'm a bad translator.
That couldn't be.
I'm also thinking that, but I don't know what he's saying instead.
I think you're a great translator.
Oh, I'm a bad translator.
Yeah, he got it. The message.
He got it.
Rule number 1, don't listen to Rowan.
Dang it.
All right.
It's gonna be so easy to control him.
Allow us to set forth, companions, and begin our journeyings. All right. Let's see. Let's make sure we have the right music. Oh, I have the wrong music. There we go.
Very Legend of Zelda desert theme.
It was actually winter music. Surprising.
That is weird. I was also thinking desert.
Nope, that was winter music.
Anyway, Darude Sandstorm.
All right. As you begin to set off into the wilderness, are you just allowing Balom to take the lead on this?
Yeah.
Well, he knows where he's going, so.
Okay.
Oh, Moor.
Then I will have him roll survival.
to reach out my hand.
As he begins to set off in the direction he obviously seems comfortable with, he says, I have taken this path many a time. However, each time I do so, I encounter dangers that forbid me from venturing any further. So I appreciate the companionship of you and your friends, because I do believe that this will allow me the opportunity to perhaps brave venues and locations that I have not up to this point been able to explore.
That's probably wise. There's safety in numbers.
Well said.
Can you ask him what dangers we can expect?
Yes. What dangers have you faced, or what dangers do you think we might encounter?
Well, perchance I would say on a normal basis, it would...
Perchance.
I most commonly am encountered with the hurling of stones and membranous sponges at my person. They seem to project from the shadows and from the darkness, colliding with my body and providing me numerous bruises upon the surface of my flesh.
Bro gets stoned.
However, I've not been able to ascertain the source of these stonings, as one would say.
I
Bro
see.
is a stoner.
No, he's a stone E. One who is being stoned.
I would say, perchance on a routine basis, I am quite regularly stoned. How unfortunate a circumstance.
Huh. It sounds like there are creatures in the shadows that chuck things at him.
Yes.
Do we know anything that would...
I could have said that. Could have told you all that.
Yeah, because you're a good translator.
Patty,
Hey, don't listen to him.
do we know
What?
any...
I said
I'm a
nice
good
thing.
translator, and I can't listen to him say that means I'm a bad translator.
All right, Patty, you need to act like anything Rowan's saying is on mute.
I can't do that. Look how big my ears are, dude.
I know, but Patty, there's this thing called blocking out the haters, and you need to be able to do that.
Blocking out the haters, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that's worthy of number 3 on Patty's rules for life?
Absolutely.
Rule number 3, blocking out the haters. Very well. Consider yourself a hater, Rowan.
I hate you.
See? He called himself a hater.
Mm-hmm.
Except you have to disbelieve that.
See, but number 3 precludes number 1, which is I block you out, hater.
Well, you're not blocking me out. You're responding to me this moment.
No, I'm not. I'm not responding to you anymore.
Yeah, okay.
I would say when they
I must confess that I have been curious as to the nature of your visitation to our village.
Me too.
Could you perhaps enlighten me as to what it is that brings you and your posse here to our humble abode?
I'd be happy to.
War.
We come from a village called Teth, and it was part of the kingdom, and it's been cut off, and so we don't have any food supplies anymore.
The kingdom to which you refer is the kingdom of Solheim?
Yes.
Big
How
foreboding. Truly foreboding.
So we came following the legends that there would be elves in the wilds that had a means of survival. We'd hoped to learn what that means of survival was.
Truly a fortuitous set of circumstances. I believe that it is an answer to your prayers that you were able to stumble upon such a happenstance.
It really was, yes.
Well,
Somehow, I don't know what they're saying, but I
may the
hate
verdant
this
mother be
conversation.
praised. It seems that we are short upon our destination.
Oh, we're here.
You...
I like need a translator for the translation.
We need the no fear Shakespeare.
Shakespeare for dummies.
Can somebody roll for me
Okay.
a perception check?
I can do that.
I'll allow for 2.
Augustus is pretty perceptive.
I'm gonna say what do you?
He's always looking out for stuff, so.
You gonna perceive?
Maybe tomorrow.
Anyone else? It's just me.
I
I perceived pretty good, so.
no.
Okay. 24.
Cool.
That's probably.
All right, Augustus, as you look around, you do not see anything specific as to what he would be referring to. There's nothing that sticks out as
A
the
mine.
destination.
Because you are blind.
What happened?
No, I would say with a 24, you feel fairly confident in what it is you're seeing. You just don't notice what it is he seems to be referring to.
Are we referring to this? And I point at the general direction.
What? Huh?
This is our destination. Your
Alright.
friend seems uncertain.
I've seen a mine before. This doesn't look like a mine.
This looks more like a yours, if I'm being honest.
Nice.
Got him.
You do not see the canyon of which I speak?
canyon.
It lays bare before us, directly ahead.
Did you roll a perception?
No.
Patty, do you see anything?
Yeah. I see a crazy guy talking about a canyon.
Okay.
Can you ask him?
I shake my head.
Can you ask him what he means by canyon?
Yeah.
Is there a lot
What
of meat or anything? I'm so
canyon?
confused.
To the four of us, do you not see, laid bare, in perfect glory, this canyon?
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
As you look at where he gestures, you see a kind of a rocky ledge that runs kind of in front of you, but there is no canyon here.
Oh, what's that?
He's talking about that.
Patty, what he needs from you is to
Jump.
to try forward.
Yeah, there you go. Blocking out the haters. There you go.
I'm gonna like drop a rock in front of me or towards the direction.
Okay.
And if it's still within my line of sight, I'm gonna tell Patty, oops, I dropped it. Can you grab that for me?
You're trying to drop it. Explain that to me.
So I'm going, oops, Patty, can you pick that up for me? If it doesn't fall through an illusion or a canyon or whatever.
Oh, so as I stated, there is a like a rock ledge. So you're just throwing it at that like wall kind of thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll me a perception check as you do that.
Wow.
That was hard.
That was a good roll, though.
Yeah.
26.
Nice. All right, you throw this. You lit up a stone, or is that what you have?
I guess that would make more sense. But yeah, I was just gonna throw one of my slinged rocks. My
Okay.
rocks from my sling, so it is a noticeably round rock.
Yeah, you throw it, and instead of hearing it plink off of the wall of this ledge, you do see. You just kind of see it disappear from view and plink down in the snow.
Huh.
It's really dark. I didn't see where it went.
Me neither. Should we do that again with the one that is lit up?
I have perhaps a much more nefarious idea.
Are you picking up language from him?
No?
Okay.
Throw Augustus. He's small.
You're smaller though. You might be better.
What have I done?
Be brave, Patty.
Please don't throw me. Please don't throw me.
Didn't
Wait,
you
why would
want
he
to be
throw
brave?
Patty, why would he throw you?
Huh?
Why would he throw you?
Cause I told him to throw you.
What? Why would you do that?
Cause you're brave.
But you're trying to be brave.
But you're small and brave, and I'm small and weak, and I'm a pig.
I knew it.
I thought I was a boar, but I'm just a pig.
Not a boulder.
No, Patty, you got
You
tusks.
called me a pig.
I did not call you.
You
a pig.
called me a pig when you first met me. I remember.
You have tusks. That's a more boar-like trait.
You're just trying to be nice.
No, I'm trying to be factual.
You're just trying to be factual, and that doesn't help right now.
How?
All right. Can you just have him
Because
lead
facts
us?
don't care
Yes.
about my feelings.
No, that was brave.
Well, the facts are haters, so don't listen to them.
Holy crap! I didn't realize we started a philosophy podcast.
But he called me a pig.
Yep.
And he just seems to be so rude.
Yeah, I'm not having a good
How
time.
can somebody
Hey,
that's so
hey.
sad be so mean?
What's the third rule? Do you remember the third rule?
The third rule is the
Block the
tough times
haters.
never last.
No, that's the second
La, la, la,
rule.
la.
But
That's
that
right.
also does apply here. Remember that.
But I'm not a tough people.
Because you're
Just
a pig.
pig.
But hey, what's rule number 3? Remember? Has to do with
Blocking out the haters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I understand.
Right now,
Let's get the
right now, you are your biggest hater. You need to block
No
yourself
way,
out.
you're way bigger than me.
You're probably right. But that
not
being
even
said-
close.
that
It's
being
not
said,
close. Hey,
You are hating right now.
anything about you being a pig, that's hater talk.
You mean that?
Yeah.
So I am a boar?
Yeah. Well, you're a sprite.
Oh, that's right. Oh, duh. But I'm boring. Boorish?
That's better.
I'm boorish.
Boar-like.
Or adjacent.
Boar-kin?
Boar kid.
I don't know if I want to tell people I'm Borkin.
It's just me, my Borkin.
Okay. Alright, you're right. Daco, throw me.
Wait, what?
Throw me, Daco, throw me!
I'm gonna pick up Patty,
Okay.
and I'm not gonna throw him.
I'm ready!
We're almost. I'm getting ready.
Okay.
Can you just tell him to lead?
Balom, can you just lead us towards the
Lily.
canyon?
I'm ready whenever you're gonna throw me.
Why are we throwing?
Seems there are great contentions among you and your party.
Well, it seems that there's something concealing what you're seeing from us. But maybe if you just let us in closer, we'd be able to see this canyon you're speaking of.
Maybe if you were to, I don't know, jump, we can.
Oh, I see. Your eyes have not been opened. Very well. I shall lead you through.
Thank you.
Take my hand if you would.
I take his hand because I'm tired of being here. I don't even know if that's what he wanted.
Whenever you're ready, just
We're almost-
throw me.
I'm gonna jump with you, so give me a second.
Oh, okay. He's taking a really long. Did you throw me?
Everybody is taking a while. Hold on.
Wait, why are you all holding hands?
We're taking a breather.
We're all gonna jump.
Oh, we're all going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna throw me?
We're throwing ourselves.
We're all going together.
I'm gonna hold you just in case you fall opposite direction.
Okay, cool.
That was anybody else.
Passes out in your hand. Very well. Together we venture forth. And he will walk through the wall.
We look so stupid right now.
As it gets to your hand, you feel your knuckles like bash against the stone. You are not able to follow him through.
You're going down the road I can't follow.
Oh my gosh. The session with no fourth wall.
I will
The
toss
Sleepy
Patty
Friday session.
a foot through the wall.
As you push Patty up to the wall, he also does not pass through.
Did you throw me? Is that what happened?
Yeah,
Why did I go through?
I don't know. The rocks went through, but we can't go through.
So maybe we have to turn it to a rock.
That or anything else, it appears.
Here, let me try.
In Elvish, what does this guy's accent sound like compared to others? Is it more like...
Like, how does it sound to you guys who don't speak Elvish?
Yeah.
Does he sound different from the other Elvish people?
You're right.
I would say he definitely carries more of like a sing-songy
Like a cadence.
cadence to the way that he speaks. Yeah.
Okay. Not that that's even remotely important.
Relevant.
Apparently, but yeah.
I would say, but yeah.
Just wanted to know.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, I see that you are unable to follow me through this canyon wall. Perhaps there is some way to unlock its passage.
Friend? Sorry.
Maybe
Melon.
maybe it is a rogue's passage.
I tap for 1 mana. Actually, I would pay 4 so I can
Yeah,
get
so
through.
why does this guy get
Follow
to go
New
through?
Vegas.
Follow New Vegas?
If he expects us to see it, how did he learn? How did he come to see it? If he wants us to...
I'm imagining everyone's on the other side by now, right? Because we're probably...
You're all kind of stuck on the one side, and you can't see Balom, but he's talking to you.
Or am I the only... Wait, so are all
None of
We're
you
all
have made it
stuck.
through.
Oh, none of us have made it through.
You were the one behind him, and you're the one that got stuck. Yeah.
I got it. I thought it was just me
Okay.
and Patty.
No.
I'm gonna try something. I guess it's gonna be like, maybe I just need faith. So he's just gonna close his eyes, put his hands to the side, and just walk right into the wall.
Okay.
I'm going to stop him before he gets to the
Why
wall.
would you do that?
Yeah, before he walks into it, yeah.
Okay.
It's not
I
gonna
want. What is your reflex save? So it's 10 plus whatever the modifier is.
Where's my reflex? 18.
I want you to roll me an athletics check to see if you can beat that, or an acrobatics.
20.
Okay, so as you are about to go right towards this ridge wall, Rowan grabs you by the collar and pulls you back.
Hey, even if you walk through, there's a canyon on the other side.
I don't think that's
And
canon.
You could fall through, so let's maybe not walk with our eyes closed
What?
into a wall.
I just wanted to try something out. I don't know. Maybe.
Patty, you have faith. You should just walk through.
No, I don't. I just said I was a pig 2 minutes ago. My faith is shaken, my friend.
I don't know what to do here.
Yeah. What about this guy who said that he could get us through?
He said we could unlock it somehow.
And to ask him.
Balom, how did you find this canyon?
I
just closed my
stumbled
eyes and
upon it
sank.
once upon a time in my journeyings, and since then it has been open to me as if it always had been. I was not even aware up until this juncture that such a canyon was not visible to those around me. Perhaps I'm blessed with a unique gift.
Perhaps I'm
Interesting.
Perhaps you will
blessed.
have to get your own coal.
Can I go up to the wall and try to spiritually connect to the wall?
Sure. Yeah, roll me a religion
But-
check.
The wall hurts. I rolled a... Oh, I do have a high one. Still a 9, though.
And in this episode, we're not only breaking the fourth wall, but Daco feels up a wall.
I felt up a tree last time, so
It's
wanna
true.
go home.
Loves nature.
I do. It's
I
my
have
favorite
great
thing.
news for you.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. I want you to go home. As you reach for this ridge wall and
Seems
kind
the
of
wall is made out
start-
of wall.
as you try to ridge wall it, I'm so done. As you reach for this ridge wall and feel along it, it feels as sturdy and solid as ever it has.
Knock, knock.
Can we try poking a branch through it? or
Maybe you
something?
should shoot lightning at it. I don't know.
Can I, before I do that, can I poke a branch through it?
Yeah, you hold up a branch, and as you push it through, it goes right through.
But it stops with my fingers.
It stops at your fingertips.
And you get like scratches all over your fingers.
Yeah, because you were pushing really hard. Well, I decided that for your character. He was jamming it really hard through.
Yeah, thank you.
Just broke his knuckles, actually. Broke his knuckles.
You
You have to
died.
deal
And
with that for the
hands.
rest of the game.
You actually don't have a left arm anymore.
You're crippled. Your character's crippled. Bad choice. Sorry. That's consequence for your
what
actions.
You got the bad ending.
What if we walk through it backwards? Does that help?
No. Ask this guy if he's somehow one with nature or something.
Or is he 2 with nature?
Nice.
Quite possibly
Got it.
4.
Okay. I mean, I would consider myself pretty one with nature, so I don't know
All
if
right,
that has
Missy,
anything to do
you
with
go
it.
do it.
Can you try and walk through? You didn't try to walk
Sure,
through.
and I'll put my hand to the wall.
Roll me a religion check.
You are not religious enough. Go home and read your scriptures.
I really am not.
19.
Marin, as you put your hand to this wall, the stones seem to almost feel gelatinous. And after a moment, the stone itself kind of gives way. And once that mirage has shimmered away, you feel your hand push through, and as if everything has disappeared. And now you see before you the canyon mentioned by Balom.
Oh, whoa.
He stands directly before you and says, "Oh, it seems you have found the passage.
Told you, one with nature.
Very well to do."
Your turn next.
Oh. She did
Hey,
it. Let me try. And
you
I'm
guys
gonna
are-
run right for the wall.
Okay, roll me a religion check.
I'm not slowing down, by the way.
I believe you.
So,
Dives.
okay. It's 16.
Okay. Augustus, you close your eyes and with the faith of a freight train, head towards this wall and pass right through.
And
And as you
don't
enter onto the other
stop.
side, you actually, Balom kind of sidesteps. Whoa,
Whoa, my goodness.
attention, little buddy.
Oh,
Be advised.
it worked.
Be
Draco,
advised.
it worked.
I believe you.
They can hear our voices, but unfortunately, their faith is too weak. It seems they cannot.
you gotta have faith.
I'm not really used
It's
to
fate.
rocks. I'm more of a tree guy.
I don't really believe in anything. I'm more agnostic.
Yeah, you should shoot lightning at it. See how that works.
Well,
Okay.
trees can.
Can I cast electric arc at it?
Yeah. It's an attack roll.
No, it's a reflex save.
Okay, Marin, roll reflex save.
For the wall.
11.
Yeah, I don't think that passes.
Roll damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Two.
Okay.
Take 2 electric.
That's low damage. That's as low as it goes.
You see as Rowan levels a finger at this ridge and blasts an arc of electric energy.
What the heck
went
is
through.
Zaps you.
Wow.
What the heck was that?
Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to.
Seems your friend is something of a brash fellow.
Am I able to try again?
Yeah.
I mean, this time I'm gonna kind of relive the moment of hanging out with the tree and taking the branches and the festivities this morning, because I happened today, and quietly walk through if I can.
Cool. Yeah, roll me a religion check.
This time, it's a 13.
13 is enough. As you reach out and
Touch faith.
ponder on the religion,
Reach out,
ponder on your
touch
own faith, you feel your hand pass through the wall, and this same mirage shimmers out of sight, and you see the
I
canyon.
lose faith. It cuts my arm in half.
Well, Patty, it's you and me.
Do I do see the canyon?
Nobody. It's just you. After Augustus went through, that canyon showed right up for me. See ya.
I am just
And
gonna.
he walks through into what you see is he just walks into a ridge wall, the wall of this ridge.
I am just gonna push into the wall. I'm not gonna.
Okay. Yeah, you start pushing it, and you just feel like you're pushing on the wall of a ridge,
Yeah,
a stone wall.
guys, it's not going anywhere for me. I can't get through.
Rowan, have you ever tried meditating?
Have you ever tried trying?
Ready to block
Yeah, let me
out
try
the
a little
hand.
harder, and I'm gonna push even further.
Okay, you push more, and it, as much as you push, it resists just as any stone would.
No, I have not tried meditating.
How about
Rowan,
you
try
try
closing your eyes.
try being a rock?
Okay, I close
Or
my eyes
tree.
and push. Be a rock or a tree?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
The rock didn't push through. The tree didn't push through. Just be a tree or a rock, man.
Okay,
Sounds
Marin, what about that
religious.
meditation thing?
Okay, so
He doesn't like your religion.
when I meditate,
That's another microaggression.
I know.
I close
That's two
my
on the board.
eyes and I breathe in the cold air and just let that chill take over you. Because that's the breath that gives you life. So just breathe deeply and let the chill overcome all of you.
Is it
And
working?
think about,
I'm gonna.
Pat,
and
Pat,
as you
remember
breathe
when,
deeply and calm
we were going
down,
through that whole like
think about how
thing
much
where they're teaching me
Evena
about,
has
like, the whole
guided us so
meditation
far.
thing,
She led
and
us
then you were
to this
constantly
place.
talking
Yes.
and trying to.
I was helping you.
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna go
no.
back to pushing it.
Tell me a little bit about what you're doing here. Then explain to me Rowan's state of mind as he's going through this.
Flashbacks of pain.
No.
Man's missing out on this great Grand Canyon over here.
Well, I really just took a breath of the coldest air that we know.
my lungs are all
Yeah, I'm not feeling so hot there. Right now I'm kind of just a little lost and confused. Is the mindset.
Okay. Let me make it a little bit worse for you, because as you
I actually do break
feel
my arm.
conflicted, confused, and a little frustrated,
The wall pushes back.
the air temperature drops,
Oh no.
and the sky begins to become more cloudy, and snow fills the air.
Guys, is it snowing over there for you too?
It's sunny, actually. I don't know what that means, but
It actually, you do notice that it is beginning to drop in temperature here as well. A
Yeah.
blizzard is on its way in.
Guys, we should go back.
yeah, if it does feel like a blizzard's coming in, so we really need to act on this vision and get going.
You just gotta have faith, dude. You gotta believe.
No, I think we should go back so we don't die.
No, we're all over here. Come over here.
This man's a quitter.
Oof.
Block him out.
I'm gonna give him another. I'll give the rock wall another push.
Okay. You push again, and this time it pushes back just as hard as it has every time before.
Okay, Rowan, can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead. You're the only one that hasn't given me advice, and I hope it's better than the others.
So, I'm not very good with like magic stuff, right? So, but
You and me both, pal. You and me both.
It's my realm.
What helped me
I'm
is
magical in
this
other ways.
morning, some of the people helped me understand how to feel Avena's grace, kind of. And so basically what I did to do that is I just cleared my mind, and I just pictured the lights warming me up and feeling it take me over. And that's kind of how I did it. And so if you're able to clear your mind for a moment and kind of just let that feeling take you over, I think that might help.
Buddy, I really appreciate that. Too bad there's a blizzard. I'm gonna go with the stick thing. I'm gonna pretend that I'm a stick and then try and walk through
Hell yeah.
So you're just gonna try and walk through.
as like a.
I'm a
think I'm a
stick.
branch.
I'm
Yeah.
a branch.
Roll me a religion check, and I need you, as you roll this, tell me what you rolled.
15
You tell me
plus 1.
how much faith you think Rowan has as he does this. Okay, that's what I needed to know.
Well, okay, in the sense that he thinks he's a branch, a little bit more than 0. I think he's saying.
Does he have
that he's-
faith in that he's a branch, or does he?
No, he has
faith that he's going to convince the wall that he's a branch.
Correct. And that Daco this is the process that Daco went through to walk through the wall, and so he believes that is the process that he needs to do to walk through the wall. But faith in Avena, 0.
Okay.
Faith in Avena.
Yeah, Rowan slams into the wall. You're gonna take
Dang, that was pretty convincing. That was pretty close.
4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Yeah, guys, I don't think it's working.
You gotta believe.
Believe in what?
Good things to come. I don't know. Keep calm. Carry on.
I'm gonna look around. Is there any?
We just don't care anymore.
Can I make like a perception check?
Yeah.
We're just done.
Hey
I'm
man,
gonna look for like.
you got to
any-
do or don't. There is no try.
That's a natural one. So,
That's wrong. Do or do not.
guys, the blizzard's coming
Right.
down so heavy now, or at least I feel like it is. Maybe
Is there shelter in the canyon?
So these are sheer canyon walls.
Okay.
You don't see any obvious places to go, but
There's mine shafts probably, and probably a pool of water at the bottom of the canyon that we can jump into.
that sounds really nice.
no.
Whatever is further down the canyon, your time to seek shelter is quickly running out.
Guys, we gotta go. I can't make it through this. We can try another time.
Let's change some music, actually. Let's make this a little more tense.
That's what we need. Tense.
Let's go. We do have that tent.
We do.
We're not all gonna quit because you're a quitter, Rowan.
I can't make it through the wall.
Then die.
Hey,
Patty.
No, Patty.
No, I don't. Just hear me out. I'm pep talking him. Then die.
Okay,
I don't wanna do that.
Rowan, I think you need to start following rule number 3 of don't.
I'm
Don't let the
not
haters-
listening to him.
Okay.
Trust. I don't have any
Okay,
patience.
So this whole thing relies on faith, and you have to have faith in
Rowan,
the spirit of nature. And I guess if you can't, then you can't make it through. I don't know if
Rowan.
there's another way.
act like if you don't make it through this wall, you can't save your sister.
I mean, that's
dark. Sure, I'll go for that.
yeah. Make it like a prayer.
Roll me a religion check.
19.
What do you think?
Just about saving my sister.
Okay. Tell me your state of mind as this happens. And what you're doing.
Grilled cheese.
I'm thinking about her in the moment that she's Elena, that she is in the chains and being beaten. And it just fills me with resolve.
I will push through this wall. Is that a that a Undertale reference?
Once
No.
that was
Filled with resolve.
yeah, that's right.
That's what it.
That's what I needed to get through. An Undertale reference.
That was that was the answer to my puzzle.
That was it. You all had to make an
Undertale reference. Yay.
You look in the mirror, and after everything, it's still you. Okay. As you dwell on thoughts of your sister, and as that hope that you haven't felt in a long time begins to swell within you, you rush towards the canyon wall, towards this ridge wall, and this time there's a moment of hesitation, of doubt, where you don't believe that you can get through this wall, where it's obviously just a rock wall, but finally you overshadow those thoughts with the face of your sister and the memory of her that you have from the vision that you had of her. And those thoughts propel you through the wall, and you push past and directly into Marin. You smash into her as you push through the wall.
Sorry.
All right, let's go.
Hey, the thing I said about you dying, I didn't mean it. I just was trying to, like, get you, and it worked, so we're good.
Yeah. Where are we staying? There's still a blizzard coming.
Oh, that's a good point.
Balom, where do we go?
In this instance, it would seem that your guidance is as good as mine. We still have some distance to travel before we make it to our destination.
Then let's
Do we
go
still-
back.
Do we still have the tent with us?
Guys, it is a blizzard we are talking about.
Yeah, but it's a magical tent. No, it's not.
No,
it's a very
it's just
thick
waterproof.
tent. It's a very thick tent.
Do you think waterproof means blizzard proof?
Probably not.
I think we'll say half blizzard proof.
Okay, how about instead
Well,
we
we
just
need to
go
survive
back?
the whole blizzard, not just half of it.
This is
Let's go back to the place where it doesn't snow.
I'm gonna leave this to Balom.
What are you leaving to Balom?
The decision.
Should we go? Or
Should we
should
keep going
stay?
forward,
Should I stay or
or
should I go?
head back?
Of a truth, I must say that either direction we head could potentially lead to our undoing. We are far from any shelter of which I'm aware.
How long did it take us to get to the wall? Or how,
This was some journeyings.
how far away from Tulsa Terrace?
A couple hours. About 2 hours.
How deep is the canyon?
Yeah, let's just jump.
So, I'm sorry, let me make it clear. It's a low canyon, and you are at the bottom of it. So the walls run on either side of you. You are at the base of it.
So we'll kind of be fine if we pull out a tent because the wind is caught between the two sheer walls. We're just going to get laid down with snow. And it's
You will either be
waterproof.
fine, or you will be torn through this canyon with the strong winds that are
Yeah.
picking up.
What do you
Let's
think?
look for shelter.
Marin?
We're far away from the village.
A couple hours back and hope we make it, or try to find a little cubby hole.
We have to look for shelter. Let's
Avena
go.
gave us shelter before. She'll do it again.
Care to back those words up?
Let's start
Roll
running.
me a religion check.
$11.
Avena hates you.
You feel nothing.
You look into the mirror, and after everything, it's still you. All
All right, let's move.
Unfortunately, as you plead with Avena for some guidance in this situation, none seems forthcoming. And at this point, the blizzard has set in. Now winds begin to pelt you at high speeds. You feel as your clothing is whipped against you. You're chilled to the bones, and snow is overwhelmingly pouring down upon you.
Well, we gotta move.
Yep. Keep going.
Get
At this
that
point,
blood
even
pumping.
speaking to each other is difficult. It's hard to hear.
We gotta
each other over
move.
the winds.
Go, go, go!
What?
Guys!
You see, Patty is like holding onto a branch.
Okay,
I grab Patty and I just put him in my briefcase.
All right, now you grab a band.
All right, hold hands.
Oh, so we're
Hold
not
on.
okay putting the monkey in the briefcase, but we can put the.
Hey, the monkey really didn't want to. Also was scary.
So scary.
Also wasn't there.
Okay. What's the plan? What are we doing?
Interlocking hands and pushing forward.
You should hold hands, let the winds pick you up and spin.
This is like the Wizard of Oz, except instead of a tornado, it's a blizzard.
What's happening? What's going on? Let me tell you one thing that's happening first and
The
foremost.
Wizard of Narnia.
As this blizzard you've spent long enough in it, you are all going to take 2d6 of cold damage.
We're pushing through. I don't know what else we can
Yeah.
do except go forward.
You will each take 7 cold damage.
I'm
as
immune
all
to
of
cold
us-
damage. Just kidding.
What? Well, this cold damage can't be immune to.
This cold damage is magical.
Yes.
I am literally an ice monster.
I have a something.
I am Ice Genasi.
That's nice.
Did I know? Oh no, that was
Do we need to like roll survival checks or anything like that?
You can, if that's what you want to do. I'm just asking what you guys are trying to do in this blizzard.
Say we're moving forward. There's nothing we can
Okay.
do. We're locking
forward.
hands and moving forward.
For any shelter.
Like any
Yeah, any
perception
sort of
check or survival?
indentation.
Perception's good. I'll let you guys decide what you want to do and roll.
Okay, we're holding hands in a straight line so that
Holding
we don't
hands,
lose
move
each
forward.
other.
Yeah.
And
You're just looking around.
We're all looking
we're
around.
all keeping our
Okay.
eyes peeled.
Augustus, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Okay, we can do that. That is cocked.
This will be the day that I die.
Taco, do you want to roll me one as well?
Perception?
Yes.
There we go. That is a 23.
Nice.
That was dumb. That was worse. 6, net 1.
Beautiful.
7, well, 8.
Augustus, as the snow just tears at your skin, you feel almost as if just the snowflakes themselves are tearing away portions of your skin. That's how just painful this blizzard has become.
All the snow is stuck in my fur.
And it becomes
on my face.
impossible to see anything around you. But as these blistering, frigid winds batter you back and forth, something stands out amidst all of this. As you move along the canyon, a light seems to shine at the edge of your vision. With the darkness and the white just flurry of snow, it's almost impossible to be sure if that is a light. But after a moment, your eyes focus and you do see what appears to be the lights of Embra's Embrace ahead of you, in front of you.
Send me
The
away.
purples and greens and blues of this Aurora Borealis seem to guide you step by step. And in the distance, something reveals itself in this unending sea of snow. It's hazy at first and barely visible, but as you focus on it, it resolves into the shape of a small cottage. The door rattles on its hinges, but it seems to hold fast. Despite its quaint size, this modest cottage is holding back the storm.
Guys, over there.
This small cottage is holding back the storm, which is the cheese. Because it is cottage cheese.
Okay.
Anyways,
Guys over there. Lead the way.
Send
You're
me
the
on my
only one
way.
that can see it.
All right.
Can I lift him and like kind of up a little bit while pushing through?
Yeah, if you want to.
And
Taco, you cool with him? Or Augustus, you cool with him picking you up?
I'm more than okay with
Okay,
this.
great.
because he's probably slower than us, because he's
invited
walking
this.
at hip deep into the snow at this point.
I was probably like almost up to here at this point.
All right.
So
As you trudge forward through the blizzard, more of
Send me
this
on my way.
snow pelts at all of you, and you each feel as the wind is pulling, as if trying to pull you back from where you came. But sure enough, you arrive at the doorstep of this cottage, and you yank the door open. It doesn't seem to be locked, but it flies open as the wind batters it up against the wall, and you hear it slam open. You all rush inside, falling over each other as you enter this humble, small shack almost. And as you do so, Balom, the final of you to enter, kind of stumbles in and then grabs the door and with all of his strength slams it shut behind you, throwing down the latch. And with that, we're going to take a break.
Whoa.
We will be right back. All right, we are back. What was happening?
Cottage.
We just got into the cottage.
That's right.
Are warm, safe.
You found the
cuddly?
cottage. I would not say you are warm, nor would I say you are safe.
We've
but for the
started
moment,
making
you have reached
s'mores.
reprieve, and you have found shelter. The wind and the snow continues to batter the exterior of this cottage.
Just waiting for the
But
hillbilly to
you
hold the
are now-
shotgun to my face.
You are now in
The Twilight Zone.
darkness. The only light seeping through is from any that you would have brought in with you, which at this point I think would have all been snuffed out. So it is completely dark, pitch black. But you can still hear the beating of the door as it rattles against its hinges, and the snow and the wind outside.
I will
Someone light this
cast.
place up?
Yeah.
I will cast light. On something.
You can come on now, Patty.
There's no air in there.
It's okay.
I cast light on my club.
We really should have put
And
them
I'll
on
cast
the
light
other.
on my headband. It's like a headlamp.
Why did you put me in there?
Would you rather be out there?
Yes, because I can breathe out there.
Okay, you can go out there now.
No, I don't want to go out there now.
Patty, just look through that crack right there and tell me you want to be out there.
I don't want to be out there. Oh, I really don't want to be out there.
I don't understand these guys' relationship. What is
That-
up with them?
I don't
It's like one time or half the time Patty wants Augustus dead, and half the time Augustus wants Patty dead, and the other half they love each other.
Baron, I know you told me not to snoop anymore, but I don't know what he's talking about. Augustus and I are the best of friends.
trademark.
We're bros for life. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Augustus, brothers for life.
Yeah.
I've known you almost my whole life.
Yes. Brothers for life.
Isn't it weird how we've known you longer than Ree at this point?
Who's Ree?
Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
I don't know.
We're your best friends, huh?
Yeah. You're like the only people I've ever known.
Yeah, that's fair.
He did say
Are you the only people
People.
I've ever known? Oh no, I know Elios.
Yeah,
He's a
it's
good
true.
guy.
It's true.
Whew, I was worried there for a
I think he
second.
understands what people mean now.
I don't think he understands what. Oh, never mind.
Bree wasn't a person.
But I don't, he knew an elf before that too.
The one that gave me my name.
Yep, that's
That is
the one.
true. That's right.
Have you guys heard that story?
Yeah, you told us.
Anytime.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Great story.
Thank you.
So good, I don't think that you should share it anymore because it should just be held in our memory.
It's just for us. It's like a close friends kind of story.
Yeah.
Rowan, you can't
You're
be
right.
saying that because
That makes sense.
rule number 1 is don't listen to Rowan.
Oh shoot! But he's also blocking out the haters at the same time.
That is true.
Did he say something?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So it resolves.
We're clear.
It resolves.
It's double negative.
All right. As the light from your stone, or whatever you've chosen to light.
I did my club.
Okay. As the light from your club then illuminates this area, a dim glow kind of casts across this small cottage, and you can see that despite its location here in the middle of a canyon, one that is constantly hexed by these blizzards, it seems to be very well kept. That's not to say that it is not disorderly, as you can see that there are notes and books and all manner of paper strewn about this place in upheaval. However, the cottage itself seems to be very sturdy, very strong, largely unaffected by the weather.
Let's stay here, and if we meet any dwarves or anything of the sort, let's make them clean up their own
Are
house.
dwarves.
We've had a dwarf in town, didn't we?
Oh, what are you talking
Wait.
about?
I don't think dwarves are a part of this.
Dwarves aren't in this.
What are those?
Okay,
I think he means gnomes.
I think he means small people.
if there are any small people
They're
in
called
here,
gnomes.
Yeah, if there are any gnomes that we meet across in here, let's make them clean up this house and let's stay here for free.
What the heck?
That's oddly specific. I'm gonna go check the rooms. We'll see if anyone's in here.
Anyways,
Patty, he's making
here.
a reference to a fairy tale that we grew up with.
let me look at everyone.
Wait,
7
I don't
gnomes.
have a tail. Do other fairies have tails?
Yeah, you're not a
it's
fairy.
a story.
It's called the 7 Gnomes for 7 Maidens.
7
Yep,
gnomes.
that one.
I don't. Okay, I have a story.
Let's hear it.
It's about how I got my name.
Patty, remember?
We heard that one. We heard that one.
That's a really good story. But
Why does he get to tell his story? I don't get to tell my story.
He
Go
didn't
ahead,
tell the
your
story.
You want me to tell my story? Okay, so I was
I'm gonna go check the
being
rooms.
chased by wolves.
I'm gonna continue to do.
I was with someone.
I'm gonna start treat wounds on everyone.
I'm just gonna.
Send me a load.
Yeah, he will continue to tell the story. Okay. As the remainder of you look around, there are no other rooms in this cottage. It is just this
It's
room.
just the living space.
yeah,
Is
just
it-
this small, tight living space.
Is it warm? Is it cold? Is it?
It's definitely
Cold, but
noticeably warmer, but it is still very cold.
Okay.
Is there a fireplace?
There is a small fireplace.
I'm gonna do
Is-
treat wounds on the
Okay. Is there wood in the
On what?
fireplace?
treat wounds.
Or is there
there-
wood next to the fireplace?
There's a stack of wood next to the
I
fireplace.
will try to get the fireplace going.
Cool. I will assume that with your experience in the wilds, you probably could do that.
Right in the smithy,
Good with smithing. So
turning
yeah,
the fire on.
I would
got-
say without too much trouble.
I got.
Just need more than a 15.
Yeah, I got more than 15.
Cool.
I got.
So it's 2d8.
Yeah.
If it's more than 25, then it's
I'm gonna make an epic
not
housekeeping
that's right.
roll.
So you light the fire,
10.
and as you do so, a warm glow kind of pervades this space now, and you can get a little bit better. view.
lit.
You get a better view of what's going on in this room. Oh, I'll go ahead and tone down the music since we're not in immediate danger.
Whoa.
Augustus. Again, never been much a fan of magic, as you so clearly know. But man, that cured my hangover like
What did you do?
instantly.
Did you make a
Just
5-hour energy shot?
No, I basically just patched him up a little bit. I didn't use any magic.
Oh, never mind.
Wow, this bandage is amazing.
What did you put in this?
What did you?
Water?
Forgot that.
Only she has healing magic.
Yeah. Never mind.
What's in this? A water?
I got 20 to heal him, so-
Antiseptic?
I just did a treat wounds for myself,
Okay.
so I'm good.
Don't touch me.
Actually, every time somebody does it on someone, you're immune to it for an hour, so
Yeah.
no one else could do it to you.
8.
Is that how much healing I get?
Mhm.
You only took 7
That's
damage,
the other Slider.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you had any damage from before,
I did because I ran into a wall.
and if you had
Unreligiously.
healed from the day before, because you guys didn't get a full night's rest.
I didn't take
And
any
then-
damage the day before.
I
You're
will
good.
treat wounds on myself.
I sat and played cards all day.
That's right.
We are
But I
fatigued.
will do a treat wounds for Balom.
As you peruse this room, you get the feeling that it's almost a sort of study. You can see books lined up on a small, tight shelf, and there is a stack of disorderly piled notes kind of set about on a small desk. There are like pinned notes and small notebooks that kind of scatter about the floor, and they seem to pile their way up between the space of this desk and a small cot beside it. You can just see kind of a back and forth trail of these notes and books and tomes.
Augustus is not learning his lesson from the hideout.
Breaking a
and
chair.
Looking in too deep to things. He's going to start investigating.
Cool.
Are they written in common?
Looking about, you can see that there is a combination. Some of them, most of them
Combination?
do look to be written in common. Others appear to be a little bit less known to you. But Augustus, you can see that they're written in Gnomish. And as you survey, you see written in common is a note set on the
You
table.
mean gnomish?
No, it's written in common.
Oh.
Want to read that out loud?
Common gnomish?
Oh, yeah.
That'd be great.
Do you read that out loud?
Today's the day I finally put aside my fears, numerous as they are, and journey to the place, scratched out rendezvous, where I first laid eyes on that beast slashed out monstrosity that I have come to refer to as the Drowstand. May Lumira's eye, crossed out, watchful eye, ever keep sight of me, and may her strong, scratched out,
Redacted.
mighty arm protect me. Taros Storyweaver.
Ooh. Cool.
What is?
Free house. Sweet.
Derek, can I see it?
I'm just letting the viewers read it real quick.
If you can read this,
I'm
you're
dead.
too close.
Yeah. So as Augustus stated, there are several words on this note that seem to be crossed out and replaced on the note.
Is that what it's supposed to be? It's supposed to be. Are these crossed out words replaced by the next one?
Yes.
That's the assumption you could make.
Does it look like this place has been inhabited recently?
It's really hard to tell without looking more closely. As I said, despite it looking abandoned, it's kind of in a relative state of it's not really in a strong state of entropy, I should say. It's in disarray, but not like it hasn't deteriorated. That's the word I'm looking for.
Is there a bed in there?
There's a small cot, and that's kind of where the trail of notes and tomes and notebooks all kind of move back and forth between this. Looks as if kind of like there's a trail between the cot and the desk of someone who spent a lot of time traveling between
Can I
the two.
feel for dust on the bed?
Sure. There doesn't seem to be any dust that's collected on the bed. I need a paperweight.
Well, I don't think he was. I think he was here recently.
Do we know? Just the word Dralstant, is that familiar to us at all? Or can we roll a history check on that, or no?
I will tell you it's a word you've never heard before.
No dice.
You want to ask
What about-
Balom about it?
Sure. Have you heard of this monstrosity before?
I must admit I have not. Such a creature is beyond my understanding.
Can you ask him if he's seen this cottage before?
In your travels to this canyon, have you spotted this cottage before?
My eyes have never fallen upon such a fortuitous abode. It seems that perhaps the faith that you exerted at the mouth of the canyon also guided us here to this effervescent locale.
Evanescence? Is that what he said?
Marin, do you know who
Effervescent.
Oh, right.
Lunara is?
Lumira?
No, Lunara.
Ludara, she's the watchful goddess. Daughter of Esther and Avena.
Breaking the fifth wall here, Lumira was our last campaign.
No, that's this
No,
campaign.
Lumira is where you live. That's the
Oh,
continent.
shoot.
Got him.
I am big stupid.
Breaking,
I keep mixing them up too.
breaking the
so-
third wall here. Rowan, we're in Lumira.
Breaking the first and second wall. I take a hatchet to the first and second wall.
You're Johnny.
I am a
to say
single point
Lunara.
on a plane.
I am on plane.
I mean, I've heard of the name, just
There
don't
are
know
many
very
snakes.
much about her. It was Samina that was worshipped pretty prevalently in Teth, and then my parents raised me in the worship of Evena, so
You guys don't know Ludara? She's the watchful eye. She's the one that watches over everybody, make sure that they travel safely,
Is
especially
that
in
what the moon
darkness.
is named after?
Well, she's
one of
one of
them?
the moons,
That's what I
the
thought.
biggest one. Yeah.
And then your family is Poi, right?
My family is Poi.
Well, your family.
Metaphorically speaking.
No. I'm sorry.
Religiously speaking.
Yes, that one.
My family follows the teachings of Poi. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. Religious group. I didn't realize I was in such company.
And I
We kind of all figured that out when you couldn't get through the wall.
probably.
Oh, is it like a religious thing?
Well, I mean, we knew you had to have faith.
Oh,
How many gods are
weird.
there?
I didn't
Oh
think.
man, dude, don't even get me started.
At least 3.
Maybe more.
We have yet to find out.
Because
We're still looking.
One of them, so.
Bit of God?
Huh?
You bit of God? Did it take? It took your face.
No, it didn't take my face. It shocked me.
It shocked your face off.
No.
Okay.
Well, we can't really do much with this until the storm
I feel really
peters out.
comfortable here. You guys
Yeah.
feel comfortable here?
Do we feel sleepy? Like, do we feel an abnormal amount of sleepiness?
Probably
perception check.
Probably more than normal, just because you guys haven't slept in.
Oh, saying abnormal amount of sleepiness. Does the cottage want us to stay here forever? Is my implication. I rolled a 23.
Okay. No, nothing about the cottage stands out as particularly like giving you the desire to sleep or causing any sort of sleep to come upon you. You do notice that
Cottage
Patty
is made out of
seems incredibly sleepy.
So we're not having a Percy Jackson moment where we're in the casino.
The casino,
and realize that
We all ate the lotus flower.
casino-
Guys, I really
Lotus
do
flower.
write this stuff to be original. I didn't even read Percy Jackson.
I was talking about the movie.
We don't even. It happens in the book.
I know.
It also happens, I think, in the Odyssey.
Yes.
Can we be real for a second? We don't even know if that's what's going on. In fact, from what you,
I was making a reference, but yeah.
I know you are. That's fine.
But
But
brother, where art thou?
Yeah.
I was thinking about
The other Odyssey remake. The best Odyssey
wait,
remake.
Percy
if
Jackson
you
is
haven't
just
seen
an
it, go see it.
Odyssey.
Yeah, but Oh Brother Where Art Thou was the better version.
Oh, I know.
Of the Odyssey.
Oh yes, it was.
Yeah, Patty seems very sleepy.
To be
Patty.
fair, he was suffocated for
To be fair, also Patty.
also Patty.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take a break here on this cot.
He nestles up into it and just.
Patty, wake up! Patty, wake up!
Simply passes
up?
away.
There's a party going on outside, and you're missing it.
What's up?
I just wanted to make sure that that you're doing all right.
Well, I was gonna sleep.
Well, Patty, I'm concerned because you were just suffocated for a little bit. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, you're asking if I have any brain damage?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna sue. You're fine.
What?
I'm not going to press charges.
What does that mean?
There will be no legislative and judicial
Patty, you're
action
speaking.
taken
Okay,
against.
I don't know what he's saying.
I
Does
think
Does anyone here know these words?
I don't speak
think he
spread.
I got
means
legislation.
he
I don't know
forgives
what judicial is.
What?
do you mean that you forgive him?
What does that mean?
It
It
what
means
he's
there's no
saying-
hard feelings.
What he's saying is
No, I don't have any hard milk. If that should mean.
he's saying that he
you
is
don't
not
have any-
going to.
Overwhelmingly negative feelings towards me.
I never did, buddy. We're
He's,
good.
Okay.
what he's saying
So-
is he's
so you
not going to
forgive him.
charge you
Okay.
under terms of the
That's
law.
what
Oh,
forgiveness is
Yep.
when you're not mad at him
Are you
anymore.
pardoning him of
but
his
I
wrongdoing?
don't think I was ever mad at you.
Okay.
I was extremely frustrated. I wasn't mad.
And you're not frustrated anymore because it's all in the past.
No, I'm excessively tired right now.
I just want to make sure that you're okay. That like you
I'm
don't fall.
getting a little frustrated
Well,
again because I'm
Pat-
tired.
Like sometimes when people suffer brain damage, they fall asleep and then they don't wake up.
Brother, I just told you I didn't suffer any brain damage.
Okay. You're right.
I
Okay.
mean, my
I'm
head
sorry.
hurts a little. But I think it's more from what all these concepts you guys are just giving me. I can't preponder on all of this.
Anybody want to
Okay,
play cards?
We're not going anywhere for a while, so
I got
I
you.
guess we can let him take a nap. Okay.
Hey, will you roll me an Arcana check on that set of cards?
Again?
Did you roll one?
Yeah, I rolled it. I got it last time.
Yeah, roll me another one. Yes, a preponderance.
Preponderance? Proc. 10.
Dang. All right. Still just a regular.
I'm not a magic
card.
guy.
Yep.
Well, last time it was like, yeah, something's wrong. They're changing.
Wait, I'm playing with the cards with him.
You can roll it as well if you'd like.
I do like. 9.
9?
Yeah.
I'm
Just a deck of cards.
I love it because we're probably the most arcanically inclined.
Yeah, is there anything you guys would like to do while they're playing cards?
That's the best game ever made. Cards. As opposed to Cardant.
Is there like a fireplace?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
I
lit a
set the fire
Okay,
up.
yeah.
So we're just
Cool.
kind of in front of the fire.
Cool. I guess I'll just peruse through the notes and books and stuff.
Cool. Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Nine.
Nothing seems to stick out to you particularly. Looking through the notes and tomes as you just kind of scan them.
I don't speak Gnomish.
Yeah, so the ones I would assume that would be restricted to those written in common. You see that the style of writing present in the note is very common among all of his writings. This tarot story weaver seems to have a fascination with taking words and making them more verbose, seemingly unnecessarily. There's a lot of places where he just takes a word that seems descriptive and just makes it more so. But it seems like a lot of his works were about cataloging plants, animals, happenings, phenomena in this area. And among those, there are some poems and some stories written about things as well.
Can I see, like, if there's anything else, like what, like within like the like desk and stuff like that? If there's any other rooms or anything like that
Sure.
we haven't
Sure.
seen?
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Because there wasn't any rooms, right?
Runes? Or
Rooms.
Oh, there's no other rooms.
Yeah, that we know of. That was 16. So
No other rooms, nor runes, but as you're rifling through these papers on his desk, seemingly in the same general stack where you found the first note that you read, you find another piece of parchment. This one is written in Gnomish,
Are we playing war?
and it
What is
seems
that?
to be a recipe. It doesn't label what it's for, but you can attempt to surmise what it does based on its ingredients if you'd like. Yeah, roll me an Arcana check.
I ran out of cards.
that is an unnatural 20.
Cool. With the list of ingredients that you have before you, and all of the way that they're combined, you see that there's a reference to quartic crystals and some other pieces. This seems to be some sort of potion of heat resistance.
Heat resistance.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you need a potion of heat resistance?
Fire.
That is a fantastic question.
Man, do you mind helping me translate with Balom real quick?
Sure.
Send me my way.
Is there anything down in like the mines area that we need to know about? Like any sort of creatures in the mine?
And I'll ask that to Balom.
No creepers or
I
trolleys?
must perhaps correct a misconception. We are not making our journeyings towards any mine or excavation site. This place where I have collected these minerals is more of a widening in the canyon, an opening not of a cave, but of almost a valley, a gorge, one might say.
I see.
As it stands, in reference to the temperature, it does seem to become quite lukewarm
Proper ponder.
upon arriving at that location.
Does that mean lukewarm in like actual lukewarm stances or lukewarm in this world stances?
Why is lukewarm? How did he get warm?
Apt observation, my friend. One I would say is important to substantiate. Lukewarm in the sense that it would be significantly warmer than the surrounding area.
Okay. So it would be like almost hot to us.
Next one up.
Yeah. Just draw 5.
Okay.
This is my favorite game of Magic.
I will let you both roll another Arcana check if you'd like.
Yay!
Not 20.
Yeah, baby! I can finally tell you what these cards do after 4 sessions. After 4
Out of
sessions
bounds.
of voting these cards, I can tell you what they do.
Do you
These
see anything weird going on?
these cards are imbued with magic, as obviously stated previously.
From the Sugandis.
You this is like there's a specific stat block for it, but effectively what this is like a cheater's deck. You can use this if you know what you're doing. You can use this deck to kind of improve your chances of winning against someone else.
Now that I know this, and because I rolled a nat 20, would I be able to use that to my advantage?
What I would love for you to do is, as Rowan has this revelation, roll me a deception check to not betray that you did learn what this.
Send me on my way.
22.
What's your
Insight? Should I roll insight?
No, it would be a
Perception?
will save.
Yeah.
It's no will save.
10 plus will.
10 plus will, yeah.
Smith. So 10.
Plus whatever your
My
modifier.
will is a +7.
So 17.
So yeah, that.
So 22 would beat it. So you do not betray that you learned this information as you, learn that this cards work in your favor.
So, he didn't really answer the question if there's any creatures or beings within this
How did I get
opening
all
the gorge.
Sure. Well, it sounds like it wouldn't be a place where creatures could really hide if it's like a opening.
Mhm.
It wouldn't really be somewhere that creatures would find shelter.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of any such creatures in response to his question as well.
Okay. Well,
I hope I have appeared to be forthcoming in my response.
are there any
What game was it?
segments of the gorge
Oh,
that
I have no idea. Play.
drastically spike in temperature?
You have 5 cards, and then you hand out the cards that you don't
As
want.
previously stated, I am
You send them
not
out back, so if you go on 3, you
well enough equipped. I have not, in my previous journeyings,
I figured.
so far encountered any. I have not journeyed so far as to have encountered anything.
What? Royal Flush.
Unfortunately, being on my own, I feared too much for my safety
You have the 10 of hearts in your hand.
and was forced
It's no
to
longer 10 of hearts
reverse
in my hand.
course.
This guy is useless.
Send me on my way. Oh boy.
As some time has passed, you do now hear the blizzard begin to quiet. The rattling of the door slows and eventually stops, and the air outside once more stills to a gentle breeze. It seems the blizzard has passed.
You hear that? Sounds like a lot of noises were going on, and then suddenly silence.
Freedom and wheat, boy.
How did you do that?
Hey,
Every time.
Patty,
Pass.
Patty, 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 wake up.
That was
This
the
deck is the
best
worst.
rest of my entire life.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, you can shoot with that deck.
Oh, I figured.
What can I do for you?
The blizzard has cleared up.
Oh,
What can I
you guys
do
gonna
you
go on?
for?
Yeah, we are gonna go on.
Good luck to you.
On an
Yeah,
adventure.
we are gonna go on.
We. Is that saying yes in Gnomish?
We.
We.
There is no,
I'm
we.
saying us.
There never was a we.
Oh. Yeah. Good luck.
2008
Good to
did
get
not
on you.
exist.
All of us.
Alternate universe where Nintendo did not release
Yes,
a Wii.
I
There is no
understand.
Wii. There never was a Wii.
Like you as well.
It's cold.
Oh. I mean, I'm kind of comfort here. Like me and Taros, his choice in stylings and furnishings.
So you want to be
Quite
here out in the middle of the woods in a lonely cabin by yourself
You know,
with no
You'll
other
be left
company.
alone, Sprite, in the cottage
you know,
in the canyon.
probably
Sprite
an
is
hour,
not-
maybe 2 hours ago,
Trademark.
all that time ago, I might have said that terrifies me. But being within these walls, I just feel something of a
You will have no hard milk.
comfort.
There'll be no hard milk, and there'll be no one to talk to. And we don't know if Taros is alive.
You
Roll me a
can-
diplomacy check.
You can no longer tell your story.
You can't. You won't be able to tell your story. Your story must be told.
lives, who dies, who tells your story?
14.
Okay.
I do like hard milk. And I do have some good stories.
We also didn't find any food here.
And I didn't find any food here.
We didn't
Okay.
find any food here.
You know what? You're right. I'm coming with you.
Also, I heard that there's a place where it's warm.
I mean,
Yep.
it's pretty comfy here.
Like,
I
Yeah, we
cozied up on that cot.
We can stay here for a little bit.
no, but like warm. Actually warm.
Did you go sit by that fire, dude? Pretty cozy.
But like that, like everywhere. Like not just like one side of you, but like all surrounding you.
Buddy, you're doing your best. I appreciate you for that. But this is home.
What are you talking about, Patty?
I don't know, let's go.
The house is alive with
The storm has
sound
reached its
of
conclusion.
battle.
Shall we continue on in our journeyings?
Yes, I think we're ready.
Very good. And he steps out into the cold. I'm gonna ask you guys to stop using chat to communicate with each other. Thank
What are
you.
you talking about?
Mind Goblin, these gold nuggets.
Very good. Super funny.
Do it
Okay.
again.
10 out of 10 comedy.
All right. You step out and Balom leads you further into the canyon. As you travel some distance, eventually you feel the temperature begin to rise, incrementally and slowly at first, but you definitely do notice that things become warmer.
Hi-ho.
In fact, at one point you feel the the need to kind of remove your outermost layer of clothing as things just become almost, yeah, as Balom stated, lukewarm, which is almost overwhelming for you. As you reach this widening and eventual opening, you are met with, as Balom stated, almost a large gorge. You can see that these canyon walls continue to extend outwards on the far sides, but it leads to a wide open area. And as you reach this point, the light of your torches and your lit stones doesn't project far enough for you to see much further than that. But you can definitely tell that something warm is ahead of you.
Did we take that potion by chance?
What potion?
Fire
It's
resistant?
just a
or-
recipe.
Oh, it's just a recipe.
Oh, did you grab it?
I grabbed it, yeah.
Oh, sick.
It evaporated though, and he just is imbued with the knowledge now.
I'm really
No
glad.
one else can know that anymore.
I'm glad the potion.
Can I
Turned into a recipe.
get who's in the lead? Who would you guys say is at the
I'm
foremost of
winning.
this
Oh, sorry.
traveling party?
Balom. But next would be
Hi-ho.
Either
Probably-
Mariner.
Yeah,
Probably
probably
Marin
me,
or
since
Daco.
I'm conversing with Balom.
Can you roll me a perception check?
Sure.
Right.
17.
Okay, you catch sight of it. moments before it hits you. Can you roll me a reflex save?
Also 17.
Okay, 17 is enough. As you see a small stone, probably about the size of your fist, fly out of the darkness and miss you by inches. You swerve out of the way, and it clatters against the stone behind you. Balom is struck with one of these. Oh, it appears my previous experience has returned.
Oh no, my previous experience.
Man, you must take these like a champ if you're coming back here on the regular. Bro said I eat rocks for breakfast.
It is important
I am
that
adorable.
be supplied with the necessary ingredients to keep it surviving.
Hey, who threw that?
Pause. Wait. Is this what helps provide for the warmth and?
Well, this is where he gets the stones that he uses to heat the forge.
I get that. But like, you just said it keeps your.
You can ask him. Are you trying to break the fourth wall to get me to answer a question about the lore?
Yeah. No, I'm asking him
Oh, then why'd you say pause?
because this what Rowan said. Pause. Hey, pause.
Rowan said pause.
Anyways,
Hey, withhold. What?
Hey,
why is it warm? Why is it warm out
Hey.
here?
Jerry.
it's okay. We're not here to harm anything.
Roll me a
That one
reflex
was
save.
personal.
What's my reflex?
Meow.
It's pretty good.
Oh no, they keep throwing sponges.
Not good enough. It's a 10.
Yeah, you are struck with a stone.
Hey,
You will
chill
take
out.
2 bludgeoning damage.
Ow!
My eye.
Okay, I'm gonna zap that area.
Okay, before you do, you're struck with a stone in the shoulder.
Is it just from the shadows, the dark?
Yeah, so it comes
can't
from
really see.
outside of your vision. But yeah, another stone comes and clocks you in the shoulder.
Do I roll something to?
No, it doesn't do any damage. It just hits you.
Okay.
I start to approach. I just start to approach.
Okay,
Like,
are you carrying any sort of light, or
no, just kind of.
just walking out of the darkness?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, cool. Step forward, and another stone flies at you. Roll me a reflex save. This one's gonna be harder since it's darker now.
Orlando Magic.
That's 17.
17 is not enough. Another stone flies out. This one
Ow!
right in the nose. You take another 3 bludgeoning damage.
So
the heck?
did it cancel my lightning zap?
No, you can still do it.
Oh, I'm still doing it.
Okay, so then you roll a reflex save.
Yep.
Okay. It's gonna be a 24.
Anyway, I started blasting.
Saves.
Okay. However, as you arc that lightning out in the darkness for a brief moment, there is light that kind of illuminates this area, and you get a better view of what's before you. There is a rough stone ground that kind of extends outward. You catch only a brief sight of it. However, it's pockmarked by a series of holes in the ground, and you can see that erupting from these holes is what looks like steam rising up, almost like from a geyser.
Who's
This
there?
is this area.
A geyser.
Yeah, geyser, sorry. As you one other thing you notice is as it zaps forward, you see a little gremlin looking creature kind of hop out of the way and go before another stone gets thrown at you.
Did you see that?
You roll me a reflex save?
Did you see that?
21.
Okay.
9.
It does not hit you. It flies over your shoulder.
All right, I'm gonna cast light on my club and go whack-a-mole.
Okay. You cast light on your club and run forward. As you get to where this thing was sighted in that brief flash of light, you see that you kind of run up to that location and see that there are not one, but like 5 of these little creatures. And they all look up at you with deep black eyes. Their skin is a rough hewn sort of reddish gray combination of colors, and they look up at you and they bare teeth at you. They all stand about a foot tall and look up at you angrily.
Hey! No!
Bad.
One of them lashes at you in the leg with its clawed hands.
All right, I started swinging. Anyway, I swing.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, my ankles. They're being
Gonna take
bit.
6 damage, slashing damage.
Ow.
Lord of the Lands.
As you do that, let me pull up some stat blocks.
What the heck?
You guys want to roll me some initiative?
Sure. Does it just hit you?
9. Plus.
Do you think we are not? We're still fatigued, right?
Yes, I think
For
so.
me.
Except for you.
I mean, you did need that one AC.
Well, how
more
long
than
were we in the
us.
cabin for?
I would say a few hours.
Okay.
But
So 6 plus a few hours. It's like a full night's rest.
if only that was how a long rest worked. My body would
I'm gonna
feel.
divide a long rest from 2 hours every other hour.
Let's see.
So it's a -1 AC and saving throws.
Let me pull this up here. Would you guys? Sorry, did anyone get over a 20?
Nope.
Anyone get 15 to 20?
I got
I got
19.
15.
15.
15.
15 gang.
15.
You got a 19?
14.
15.
15. You got a 19.
I did.
Augustus got a 15. Marin, what'd you get?
10.
10 for Marin. All right. You roll for that. That's not too bad. Okay, so Daco, you will be first up in initiative. The one that slashes at your legs, you can see bright red blood kind of begin to percolate at the side of the wound, and it grins up at you evilly. It's your turn. What would you like to do?
I'd like to bonk.
I suppose that would be acceptable.
Ow!
Yeah, roll me an attack. Oh, that will not hit. As you bring down the club, it ducks out of the way with a surprising amount of speed and cackles up at you again, further irritating you.
Dang it, dude. 12.
12 also does not hit. This time, as you bring it down, it backs up.
I'm gonna swing one last time, and then I'm gonna go rage next turn if I miss. 2.
2 does not hit. So, as you kind of attempt to play this game of whack-a-mole, you are very bad at it. It keeps ducking out of the way, and you smack the ground, and now you hear the full force of these creatures just start cackling at you mirthfully. Yep. And that is the end of your turn.
I probably might not rage, because if I rage, I don't get to use a weapon.
Augustus and Rowan, you're up next. Who would like to go first?
I can go.
Rowan, what's up?
I'm gonna think. You know what? I'm gonna try that one again. I'm gonna conjure, closing my eyes and hoping this works. Force barrage.
Force barrage. Okay.
Whose barrage are you forcing?
That's basically a magic missile, yeah.
missile, yeah.
Do you need a roll to hit still?
Nope.
Okay.
It automatically hits.
So in that case, go ahead and roll damage. And you're aiming it at one of them?
Let's say 2 of them.
Okay.
The 2 that I can see most clearly. I want 2 to hit 1, and obviously.
I mean, I think the whole area is lit now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 damage to one,
Okay.
and 5 damage to the other.
7 and 5.
Nice.
Did you specify which ones in particular, or just any 2?
The closest 2 to me, I would imagine.
Okay. In that case,
Is there like a map or something?
yeah, I'm pulling it up. Just a moment.
Okay.
Yeah, let me pull up the map so you guys can get a better look at what's happening. Strange things are happening to me.
Send me on my way.
Okay. Control C.
Send me on my way.
Control V.
Send me on my way.
Come on. There we go. Okay. So. And one more for good show. These guys are all tiny though. So, okay. Now, allow me to shed some light on the subject.
What is this? A map made for ants?
What is this? A map for ants?
All right, that should be pretty good centered. Let me switch over to the map. Hopefully this pulls up right. Cool.
Yes.
Perfect. So, yeah,
Let's
you
say 3 and 1.
3 and 1. Okay.
Most damage to 3.
All right. So 7 damage to 3 and 5 to 1. You unleash your force barrage. What does it look like? Kind of describe it for me as you do that.
I imagine it looks clear, like an opaque to sky blue hue of just. Imagine, you know when the stove is on fire. If you ever looked at a gas stove,
The red coils.
No, that's not like
That like initial wave of heat. Kind of thing?
it kind of looks like that. It's not hot, but it just looks kind of like just energy, like
Cool.
a clear.
It almost has like an
sky
aurora
bluish-
borealis
yeah,
feel to it. Cool. I like that.
Oh, gas. I was thinking electric for some reason.
Yeah,
So confused.
we were like, no.
How that works.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, like that, except the opposite. Yeah.
As you strike them with this barrage of force, they kind of tumble backwards and then get back up on their feet. The cackling has definitely subsided at this point. That is, what is it? 2 actions to do force barrage?
3.
Oh, okay. So that's it for you.
So it's one action per bolt.
And you sent 3, but only hit 2,
No,
or you sent 2
yes.
at one of them.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
One of them was 3, and
You
the
guys
other
see
one
those all
was
right? Should I
1.
make 'em a little bit bigger?
Sorry.
I'll make them small just so
The
you guys
three
can
took
see.
7 and the
a little
one
bit
took
clearer.
5.
There you go.
3 actions.
Right.
Okay.
Oh.
That's it for Rowan then.
Augustus is telling him.
Augustus.
Send me on my way.
Okay, so Augustus,
Send me on my way.
he's going to try and throw an acid flask
Throw me.
Okay.
at 5.
All right. That will splash and hit Daco if it does hit. Just so
Yes.
you're aware. Okay.
I have a minus
is
1.
The splash damage is just 1, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Whole damage.
I believe everyone makes a reflex save.
All that for a little blood.
So,
For a drop of blood.
so now I try and attack 5.
Okay. Yeah, roll the attack on 5.
Second.
That is
5
a
of them.
25.
Yeah, I think that's gonna hit. Yeah, that will hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
So are you're hitting it? What save do I need to make?
Reflex save.
What do I have to beat?
Deals one acid damage, the listed persistent damage, and the listed acid splash damage.
Ghost Rider.
So it says I do 1d6 damage, and then this flask full of corrosive acid deals 1 acid damage. So does it just deal the 1 damage to him and then 1d6 persistent acid?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So it does 1 to him,
Whoa.
and then 1 to everyone around him, I believe.
Yes,
if
and then
they
but
fail.
only he has the
Persistent. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't say anything about a reflex save. It just says the damage is the splash damage is done.
Okay.
Doesn't matter. I failed anyway.
Okay. Cool. But so.
Oh, you're
They-
right. If an attack with a splash weapon fails, succeeds, or critically sees, all creatures within 5 feet of the target take the listed splash damage.
So 1.
So it's just 1. Okay.
Yeah. So
Ow.
Owie.
and he does additional 1 damage to him specifically.
And then roll your d6 of persistent.
Yes.
So 3 and 4 take 1. He takes 1.
And then 4 is on the die.
Okay, so he'll take 4 persistent for how many turns?
It just says persistent. So
Okay.
Does that mean he has to make this save every turn then?
Well, he doesn't make any saves.
There's no
That's
save.
why I'm questioning it.
yeah.
Persistent until he dies.
Let me just double check.
Okay.
I mean, that
Let
kind
me
of
try
makes
to look it
sense
up for you real quick.
if you get
Cool.
acid on you,
Yeah,
you
well, you
can't
look
just,
that up.
like,
We'll go ahead
wait
and
it off.
Yeah, just get that to me before your next turn, and then I will move
I
on
spilled some
to
hydrochloric
them.
acid.
Actually,
I'll sleep it off.
Daco, you picked a good spot to be at if
No, I
you wanted to
didn't.
get hit by every one of these guys because they are all taking their turn right now.
Oh.
All right. Yeah.
Well,
Bouncing around like in Baldur's Gate. 20.
you have to beat an 18.
Okay.
This will be
One
the
of those
day
fails.
that I die.
So 4 of them hit. You take a d6 minus 2 piercing damage.
Minus
So-
2?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, why minus 2?
Because they have really low strength.
Oh.
Not very sharp.
7. You take 7 damage. You get
5
struck.
people?
Yeah. You get struck by a lot of swords,
Man,
but
that
only
first
2 of them
dude-
do
Yeah.
damage.
That first dude got me good.
Claws is a powerful.
The guy first one got me for 6.
So one of them, let me put it to you this way. One of them did 3 damage. One of them did 4 damage. The rest that hit did no damage.
Nice.
Because it's minus 2.
Because they got minus 2 and they rolled a 1 on damage.
Got it.
Second round of attacks. Nope. Nope. Yep. Okay. 2 of them hit you. And you take 4 damage. 4 piercing damage as the second round of attacks hits. As that happens, they will each take a guarded step to back away from you. So yeah, did you take another 4?
So they made 2. So they.
11 damage.
I took another 4.
Yes, you took another 4 piercing damage. And then they all back away. Because they're going to start throwing rocks. All right. Marin, your turn.
I'm going to cast Tanglefoot.
Center point, Daco.
Good idea. Smart. Get rid of the big one first.
On number 2.
Number 2, my lord.
3 then.
What's that?
All right.
Geyser next
He
one?
needs to make a save or you need to
I'm
make an
going to
attack?
roll it.
Okay.
Can.
15.
Last got my turn.
15 is enough to... You're rolling on number 2, you said?
Yeah.
That is enough to hit.
Okay, then he has a minus 10-foot circumstance penalty.
Okay. I'm going to add that as a state. So, other one. It's got a little red dot there. When he moves, he has 10 feet less of movement speed. That's 2 actions. Do you want to do anything with
Yep.
your third?
I will cast Guidance on Daco.
Cool. All right. You feel bolstered.
I don't really feel bolstered. I'm too busy being angered.
She wants you to feel bolstered.
This makes sense.
All right. That brings us to the top of initiative where, Daco, it is now your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into rage. I'm gonna go chasing after one. Can I push him into the geyser, or is it not a possibility?
You will try.
Or I say push, but in reality, I'm grabbing him by like the neck because they're like little.
yeah. If
and
you want to
chucking
take the
him
shove action, you can do that.
Are you going all 4s? Primal?
in. They're like 5 feet, so like maybe I did.
Just
Like, just one.
stride and
One
It's like
stride.
me when I climb up the stairs and you're like, nah, I'm a bitch.
Logan,
I am a werewolf man.
you're old enough to walk up the stairs. And you're foaming at the mouth.
Age had anything to do with
Yeah,
it.
dude, what
It's
the
fun.
heck?
By the way, I think I figured it out.
Okay.
So
Just let me know when your turn.
Is shove action? What is that? Is that just a?
It do as an attack.
As
And then-
attack?
Yep.
I do this a lot.
Yeah. So that's a 21.
21. Okay. Yes, you shove him over this hot steam vent.
How big is the vent?
And it's about 5 feet across. It's definitely big enough that...
Can I throw him in the vent?
Oh, you want to throw him into it? Yeah, that's fine. You throw him down into it, and you hear as he screams, his flesh being incinerated as he falls down into the darkness.
Actually, it would be a 20. And I'm gonna like... So I don't have... My club is in the middle of where I left it, and so that's where the light is. But anyway, so I do that. I grab him by the throat. I throw him in here, and then I like look to the other ones around, and that's my turn. Okay, that's 3 actions.
Cool. A realization sets in. He's probably dead.
No, not him. I turn around to the other guys.
No,
I'm talking about the one you threw in the vent.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't realize anything.
Okay. I'm just letting you know.
I'm raging.
All right. All right.
Whoa, man.
Next up.
I am bloodthirsty.
Not cool.
I have less than half life.
That's something for thinking.
I'm a forest.
That is for thinking Dako to know.
I'm a forest demon, man. This is just the way I look.
What you're talking about.
Eric does.
It's
Okay.
from Smiling Friends.
Gotcha. Go ahead and take your turn there, Rowan.
Demon.
What the? Dude, not cool.
Do you want to take your turn or do you want to just keep quoting Smiling Friends?
I'm
Being our
gonna
resident meme machine this evening, my friend.
electric arc 3 and 5.
Electric Boogaloo.
2
Any
reflex.
reflex saves?
2 reflexes, please.
What do they need to beat?
18.
Let me see here. Both save.
Okay.
They only succeed though. Do they take half damage on a success or is it none?
No, I don't think it is.
Okay. In that case,
But I am going to, seeing that I messed, try again.
go for
That
it.
won't work.
No, that's the voice that I hear. in my
Try
head.
something else.
Try
again.
something else.
And I'm going to
your lethal potential.
hit 3 with another force barrage.
Okay.
Hit 3 with the second one.
3 with a force barrage.
Three
Go
with
ahead and roll. Oh,
barrage.
just roll the damage then.
2.
2 damage. Boom! It is slammed off of its feet once more as you hit it with this wave of energy. It is not dead, however. It is now your turn, Augustus. Sorry.
Okay.
So what were you saying?
So, what I'm seeing with persistent damage is it's actually at the end of their turn,
Okay.
but they do roll a save.
Okay.
So it's a flat check 15.
And if they succeed, then they stop taking the damage.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So, but they take the damage first, and then,
And then they roll the save.
roll.
Makes sense.
So,
Makes sense.
for fairness, we can like have them roll on at the end of my turn.
That's fine.
So
I'll just say he failed.
okay.
It's number 5, right?
Yeah, it's just number 5 that is affected
Yeah.
by the condition.
That's fine. I didn't know that, so we'll just say he failed.
Does he
it.
take any lowering to his saves?
No, it's
No,
just damage.
it's just
Farts.
damage. So
Start throwing potions that reduce the reflex.
there are
Yeah, dude.
but-
So I can start hitting.
You guys got to start figuring out some wombo combos.
Send me up.
the problem is I have mostly elixirs, and so they would have to consume.
So you just need to start grabbing people so he can force feed them things. That's a really interesting
Mage hand. I'll just mage
combat
hand.
strategy.
I don't have mage hand, by the way.
Anyways, on my turn, though, I'll go ahead and I guess I'll just take a bestial mutagen. I have 2 of those still.
Bestial mutagen. Okay.
I'll take one of them. I'll drink it, and then I'll run up on. How far is 3, and then how far is 5?
From you,
Yeah.
3 is about 10 feet to be engaged, and 5 is 20.
So I can reach 5.
Yes,
So-
if you wanted to.
I think I would try to be like, I was going after him earlier. I'm going to keep going after him.
Okay.
So I'm going to go after 5.
Sweet. So as you consume this bestial mutagen, you again feel that carnal nature just overtake you as claws and fur spring from all sorts of places on your body. And you
Welcome
charge
back,
forward.
Mr. Hyde.
And then I will take a bite.
Okay, you're biting. Love that.
All right, I'm mutagening. I'm biting.
He really is Jekyll and
The
Hyde.
bestial mutagen makes him British, and so his teeth get all messed up. Oi, governor!
Let me
That is a
jumpers
14.
on ya.
14?
Yeah.
14 is just shy of what you needed to hit, so
Dang.
that will not hit. But you are in engaged range with him.
Beans and toast.
You
this is a
leap at him, and as you
Hey,
try
don't
to
miss
bite
beans and
down, he
toast.
ducks out of the
Bean
way.
toast tastes really
but you
good.
can definitely
but
see
not for
there is fear
breakfast.
on his face.
It's actually not bad for breakfast.
All right.
Granted, you have to have American beans or cowboy beans. I don't know what beans they have, but it's a cowboy staple of baked
Is this
beans
bloke
and
trying
toast.
to tell us that beans for breakfast
No.
are good?
Baked beans on toast is a cowboy staple, but you have to have good seasoned.
None of us are
seasoned.
cowboys.
We live in-
Live in
this
Nevada.
We live America in a very cowboy-esque area of the country, which is at least half.
When I was
And now our geographic location is
Ah.
to a region.
when I was in Australia,
I was telling everyone we were performing out of England, so
I had a British friend. He made me beans on toast, and it was probably the most atrocious thing I've ever.
Yeah, because you got British beans on toast. You didn't get like cowboy seasoned baked beans on Texas toast.
I'm just saying, you're not gonna convince me that beans on toast is ever a good idea.
Okay,
so-
well, you'll have to try it from a Texas Roadhouse or something.
what if I told you
For
that
breakfast?
peanuts are a bean?
For breakfast.
peanuts.
Peanut butter on toast is beans on toast.
Ooh. Actually, it's a legume on toast.
I don't want your legs anywhere near my toast.
Anyways, I passed turn.
Cool. All right, Marin. No, not Marin.
No.
It's their turn.
I bet
Okay.
I bet British people
The
use
little-
like sweet beans on toast, which sounds disgusting.
Anyway, Augustus, you have found yourself betwixt a pair of opponents. Whoa. 16.
My defense is 18.
So that will not hit. 20 does hit though.
Yep.
2 damage from their little sword as they pull it from their belt. And then, yeah, that'll be fun. Okay. This one, number 5 is going to try and push you.
Okay.
What is your fortitude save?
17.
Okay.
I don't know if I have a
Let
plus
me
to that or anything.
check. I don't think he has a very high strength, so no, he doesn't. Okay, that doesn't work. But what you see happen is as this one in front of you tries to push you back, the other one tries to stick its leg out and trip you backwards. However, it's not strong enough to get any real good push off on you, and it's unable to make that attack work. So, the other ones are going to.
At the 5 turn, I will. It'll take more.
Yeah, you roll the damage,
3.
and he rolled a 16 on his flat check, so
Okay. Yep.
he will not take any more after that. Okay. They are going to roll a save to decide whether they want to continue attacking Daka or not. They don't. So they are going to use all of their actions to get away. They move this far. This one you can see begins scurrying up the wall of the gorge. The other one being reduced by 10 feet in its movement. 1, 2. He gets to the canyon wall, and you can see he is struggling, but he looks like he's being pulled by like a rope or something, and it is difficult for him to move.
It's weird that Tanglefoot doesn't stop them.
Yeah.
Just
Weird.
slows
It's
them.
kind of like you're pulling a long route across
Yeah.
30 feet or whatever it was.
That's what it is. It's
if you-
pulling it out of the ground,
Yeah.
snaking after him.
Kind of crazy.
So this, number 4 pretty much makes it up to the edge of the canyon wall and is not pretty much in
Pretty much
range to
disengaged,
attack
yeah.
anymore. 2, however, is still kind of at the base of this wall, struggling to find its way up.
Is it on the wall or is it?
It's reached the top, so it's kind of
It's pretty much gone. So
yeah,
Okay, because it's not a very big ravine.
right. It's only probably about 20 feet.
And we can't see it.
So it's reached the edge. You could get a shot off on it if you want, but it's running away.
Okay.
Number 2 is still at the base though. He is struggling upwards. Marin, now it's your turn.
I'm going to cast Fear on number 3.
Okay.
So it's a will save.
Will save. Won't save. Unless, actually, what's the DC?
17.
Yeah, no, it doesn't save.
Cool. So then target is frightened 1.
Okay.
Frightened of the number 1?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Is that a new
the
phobia?
Count from Sesame Street.
1.
Status pick to all checks and DCs. Cool. All right. So he is feared for 1 turn, frightened for 1 turn.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else for you?
Nah.
Okay. Then we are at the top of initiative. It is now Dako's turn. Dako, you see the one you've thrown down, the geyser is gone. One of them has pretty much escaped the fight, and 2 is struggling up the wall. 2 of them are still in engaged range with Augustus, and your other friends are standing back.
Did any of them make eye contact with me while running away?
While running away?
Or
So
within
4
the
and
last
2
turn,
both-
did any of them make eye contact with me? I'm kind of feral right now.
Gotcha. The two of them that ran off
What?
definitely like looked at you and were like, "Oh," and then ran off. The one that's skirting up the wall is definitely kind of like looking over his shoulder back at you.
Yeah, but these 2 are too busy.
Those 2 are focused on Augustus.
Okay,
Go to number 2, grab him, scrape him against the ground, and roll him back.
You were not looking at your mics. I don't think anyone heard that.
It's fine.
But it was very violent.
you want to grab him?
Back throw him.
How far away am I
okay, roll back.
to 2?
To 2.
I knew it was Abby.
It's 30 feet over there.
That's a action and
feet of another
and then
action.
5 feet another action. I'll run to him.
Okay, that's 2 actions.
I will run to you. And I'm gonna
This world keeps
punch him in the face.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
And miss. Miss with an 18.
An 18 hits.
What?
Yeah, 18 hits.
Let's see here. Where is?
No way.
Wait.
Get out of town.
There we go.
Roll some big barbarian damage. Come on.
I want to see it.
Let's see it.
9.
9. Not too shabby. Yeah, you slam him against the wall, and you can see he kind of struggles. He's trying to grab at the handholds, and you just flatten him against the wall. But he's not dead. And your turn's over.
That is my actions.
So, Rowan, you're up.
Does that be time? 35.
Okay. Oh, one of them critically fails.
I don't know if that does anything for
Does
us.
it not double the damage?
Might double damage, but
I don't think it does.
Okay.
Basic reflexes save.
Oh, if it's a basic, then that would mean it does double the damage.
Yes.
On a critical
Oh.
fail.
3 damage.
3 damage normal.
3 damage normal.
So then double that to
17.
how much damage does he take? How much damage did he take? Persistent last turn.
5 took 3 more persistent damage.
Okay, and then he just critically failed that. So as you launch another electric arc, you flash fry this 5th one here, the one that has been splashed with acid and clawed at by
I mean,
this
that makes
absolute
sense.
bloke over here. As this lightning sparks across him,
He's the were-rabbit.
he drops dead to the ground. The other one standing with him is still clinging to life, but it looks terrified. They can see that they're out of their depth.
It was just a prank.
It was a social experiment.
I'm gonna walk towards the club, the middle of the
Okay,
where the fight
My
began.
club.
just right here.
Yep.
You got 25 feet of movement speed.
Yep.
There you
Can I
go.
pick it up?
You gonna pick up Daco's club? Yeah, you can do that.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Augustus,
Is he able to take opportunity attacks on me?
if you move within his engaged range.
Well, as frightened.
Yes.
Okay.
So what Frighten does is it lowers his DCs and checks by 1,
Okay.
or by the amount of
Yeah.
Frightened.
Okay. Do I want to just swing at him, or do I want to go for 2? I'll just swing at him.
Cool. You have your bestial mutagen on you, so
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take a swipe at him.
all right, swiper. Be swiping.
That is a 23.
Yeah, definitely hits.
So
Finish him.
it's a D4.
His hit rate is pretty low. I'm
Yeah.
realizing that.
Would be better if they weren't
So,
fast.
So that's 4 damage.
Fast is
4 damage.
Mhm.
All right, he too. Bam. How do you do this? How do you finish him off?
Just swipe across his face.
Okay, you slash across his face, and the blood just begins to pour down. It's a black, thick ooze that you can see kind of pour down his face, and he falls to the ground, lifeless.
How far away am I from 2?
From 2, you are 20 feet. You can move 20 feet and get to him.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay, you move 20 feet
And I'll take a bite.
and make your final attack. This is still as a result of map.
Nope.
Okay.
That's a 4.
4 will not hit. So, unfortunate. That ends your turn. It is his turn. He is going to use the step action to get 5 feet away from both of you, and then he is going to use the remainder of his movement. How long does Tanglefoot last?
Let's find out.
Does he need to make a save? Again.
Well, it's only 1 round.
Okay, great. So he is
He's good.
at this point. He's booking it up the wall. With the movement he has left, he reaches the top of the wall and ends his turn there. So
Did he took a step?
he stepped and then used his other 2 actions to move. He's at the top of the wall, but he is not out of sight. Marin, would you like to do anything to give chase?
No.
Okay, that ends your turn. You guys all have an opportunity. Is there anything you want to do to follow him, or are you just gonna let him go?
Nope. Let him go. Daco. Got your club, buddy.
Hold on, let me check the rules of rage.
I must murder.
While he's looking that up, whenever Augustus uses the bestial form, all I can picture is in The Incredibles when Jack turns into a little monster and is
Yeah.
ripping Syndrome's hair out.
Yep.
That's what I'm picturing.
That's what I see.
So
not
you're
far off.
saying that I can perceive him still?
Yeah, you can still see him.
All right, I have to chase him.
Okay.
Rage, I can't voluntarily stop raging, and it doesn't stop until I'm unconscious, they're unconscious, or they're not in sight.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, you can try and climb. Do you want to make an athletics check to get up the wall after this thing?
Sure, I do have climbing combat, but that doesn't really apply. That just means I can fight.
Well, it might be useful in a second here.
You might be able to.
I can fight as I climb, is the ability pretty much.
You might be able to grab him and.
I'm falling.
Who do you serve?
What master do I serve? What was supposed to say? Jesus?
Athletics.
Those at home. That was an Infinity War reference.
11.
No, that was an Avengers Infinity War reference. Not to be
I
mistaken with
rolled
the
an
Infinity War.
athletics of
Sorry.
11.
Okay, so as you reach for these kind of to give a better description of this canyon wall, it's kind of almost like a shale stone. So it's like it's
Pretty
got
fragile.
a lot of thin layers kind of stacked on top of each other, and as you grab at it, it starts to kind of tear away. and you are not able to effectively give chase
Meow.
as you climb up, as it climbs up and away. You can attempt to do so again on your next action.
Yeah, I'll just use the rest of my actions and
Okay.
do it again. Do I roll with this at a this?
No, just roll again.
This time it is. I don't know how to do math. 15.
15, still not enough. You scrape against the stones, and almost it's just kind of like pulling out chunks of shale as you're just trying to tear your way up, probably getting more angry and more frustrated at the failures.
It's 11. The next one.
And that also does not work. So, yeah, at this point you've piled up a good chunk of these like shale stones around you, but have not gotten any closer to reaching your target. Are the two of you giving chase at all? Rowan, no. Augustus, no. So, okay. So, as you finish your turn, it sneaks off, or sneaks off out of sight, and you are once more without enemies around you. So, we'll drop initiative.
I punched the wall.
Another explosion of shale stone as it just explodes around your wrist.
Yo. as Augustus is still not quite resolved his bestial form, he's just like,
Oh my gosh.
You see Patty just vomit on the ground.
They're disgusting. They look horrible. Why are you guys not vomiting?
This is what we do.
Yeah, but
What are you
do you guys not
talking
think they
about?
look puke?
At them, looking at him, looking at them.
No,
looking
they're
at them.
absolutely disgusting.
I think I've seen worse.
I would say annoying, but not disgusting.
No, you can't.
Can I?
You really don't see. These are sprites. But their whole image has been tainted. It's been corrupted in some way.
They're sprites.
I can't look at
You
them.
sure they're sprites?
Well, their base form is obviously sprite-like. They were sprites. Whatever they have become is not a sprite.
Can I go to one of them that is visible?
Yeah.
And kind of inspect it. None of them are alive, right? Are they all dead?
The ones
They're
that
all
are
dead.
left, yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check, looking this thing over.
Oh wow, 16.
So looking over it, in general, just as a general perception check, kind of as Marin mentioned, these things are definitely gremlin-esque, but there's nothing about them that seems inherently like disgusting. However, that changes as you kind of perceive them in a more magical sense. As you kind of tap into the magic of the aura potentis, you almost can kind of see shimmer around them this chaotic, evil energy. And now you kind of understand a little bit better what Patty's referring to. There is a general vileness to the magic that surrounds them, and even in death, you can see that they kind of warp and twist this aura.
I'm at 3.
Okay.
So
let's go ahead and move back away from it.
who killed this one?
That was Augustus.
Yeah.
And then who killed this one?
5. That would
Yeah.
be me. You good? You killed one too.
I'm gonna go to the hole,
Oh.
the geyser.
Okay.
Can I inspect the geyser?
Yes. Go ahead and roll me a fortitude save.
9.
As you kind of look over this lip, a blast of overwhelming hot air just erupts out of this and singes your eyebrows a little bit. It's
Yeah,
almost like,
I pushed towards it. I'm not resisting. I'm
Okay.
like
You're gonna take.
I'm gonna try to be unflinching and just keep looking over it.
It's hot. It's like putting your face next to a fire.
Yeah.
And you take 2 points of fire damage.
Yeah, I will eat it.
Can I pull him back?
You may try.
I'm going to try.
I'm gonna resist, but yeah.
Okay. What is your
Athletics.
fortitude save DC? So 10.
17.
Okay, so you need to beat that with an athletics.
Nope, 14.
Yeah. So you try,
Dog,
but he's
dog.
steady.
Come on, buddy. Back from the ledge.
Wish you.
Cut ties from all the lies.
I see that
you've been
accompaniment
living
was
in.
that your accompaniment was exactly what I needed to overcome this obstacle.
Yep. It seems
She's
we've.
talking about the song.
Your assistance was most appreciated.
Yeah, I'm gonna shrug him off, and I'm gonna like, without saying anything, I'm gonna kind of push him away, and I'm gonna move my face from it, but I'm gonna sit next to the geyser, and I need a minute.
Ponder.
You can see a little.
I'm gonna pre-ponder.
Okay. You can see a little more clearly now with the more calm atmosphere. There are a few places where you can see kind of a dim glow. And Balom actually approaches those areas and seems to collect whatever it is that's causing that low glow. He's wearing thick gloves as he does so, and he seems to collect these into a pouch. These are the minerals of which I was referring to. They seem to collect here in this area.
What are they?
Truthfully, that knowledge precludes me. I'm not sure.
Can I try and first of all collect some of this mineral to investigate on my own and see if there's anything else here of note?
Yeah. Are you just trying to grab it?
Well, I see that he's wearing gloves, and I'm probably going to be like, "Hey, do you mind if I?"
Okay. Of course. However, I wouldn't. Oh, your friend cannot understand me. I would give him knowledge that he would need some sort of lining or ability to contain heat. The bag that I have prepared has a lining within which allows it to absorb this supernatural heat.
I see. Don't touch it. It's very hot.
Well, yeah, I got that much, but I just
You can see his gesturing with the inside of the bag and kind of get the idea.
The
Okay,
rock is hot.
Let me see. As I'm doing that, I'm gonna read over the push, like the push of heat resistance, and try and like formulate. I have because I do have quartz crystals.
Yeah, you should have everything you need to make this.
So but I want to try and make it so I can infuse it into like a cloth. Do you think that would be possible?
So this would be, from what you know of this, it's not something that could be applied. It chemically reacts with the body and would have to be consumed.
Yes.
So, yeah, this unfortunately probably wouldn't work for that.
Okay.
But you could make a potion and drink it if you wanted to.
It's true. I will I'll try and do that, and then I'll see if I can use like some of my alchemy tools to contain
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
the heat sources.
Okay.
I wonder how
Are you
this
doing
will
a
affect
crafting
the
check?
trout population.
What's going on with the rest of y'all?
So we've made it to the point that we need the.
So he's collecting these stones.
Wait, where's... Did I pull any stones from the wall?
You pulled this shale stone. It's not the same kind of stone. And actually, what did you get on your crafting check?
26.
Yeah, definitely you can make one. Are you gonna down it?
Yeah, I'm gonna down it, start collecting.
Okay. So as you pick these up and investigate them, go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Okay. Okay, yeah.
And while you have it, if you want to roll one as well, Marin, you can. Both of you probably the most well acquainted with nature.
I got a 16 on my nature check.
And I got 20.
Cool. Augustus, this thing seems to have a strange glimmer to it. And the type of stone that it is doesn't seem to match the other stones in this area. Just kind of the way that it's not as roughly hewn as the others. It has some almost like a dull kind of gemstone feel to it.
Okay.
Marin, with a little bit more of an understanding, it actually almost doesn't even look stone like. As Augustus holds it in his hand, and I will tell you that as holding it in your hand with this heat potion, you feel warmth, but it doesn't feel like it's burning you.
Yeah.
But Marin, it almost doesn't look like stone. It looks like a little more dull, a little more malleable in a certain way. Is almost has like a wood-like quality to it, but it's not quite wood either. Yeah. Trying to find. I should say it looks
Maybe not as dense.
keratinous, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yes. I can't find a better way to describe that, so I'll just say it looks keratinous. Yeah.
Like a shell?
That would be a good representation. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As you guys collect your stones, and Daco, did you have anything more you wanted to ponder upon?
Yeah. I don't know what words I'd be saying, but I'd be kind of like, I get up kind of muttering mantra over and over again. I need to come up with one. But I'm gonna go pick up 3 and throw it into the geyser, and then we'll go to pick up 5 and throw it into the geyser.
Okay.
And and I'm gonna. Do you have a knife? Do you have a knife still?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at you and take your knife off of you without asking or anything. And I'm gonna kind of like cut my palm of my hand and squeeze it.
Hepatitis and all.
And I like give the blade back from handle wise. I'm holding the blade and handing it back, not looking at you. I'm doing it.
Did you fully understand how unhealthy the bloodborne illnesses in this area could be?
And I sit down. I sit back down and I start praying. Like, forgive me. From earth, from the dust we come, from the dust we go back.
Cool.
May the wind sky be back.
All right. Anything from Rowan?
No,
Besides
just kind of
slobbering on the
disgust.
knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have the knife.
Okay. With that, then, as you mutter your prayer and you guys investigate this stone, we'll go ahead and end session there. And we'll pick up next time from that point. Awesome. Thank you everyone so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Thanks for sticking around if you're still here. If you enjoyed what you saw, if you liked it, we would really appreciate you liking the video. We'd really appreciate you taking the time to subscribe for more of the more episodes like this and some funny shorts that we like to put out too. Yeah, but let us know your favorite part of the session in the comments, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye guys.
Bye.